And we are live.
Yeah! Don't you dare check your connection. You got Sorlac on a Tuesday here because we have a very special edition of the greatest D&D extravaganza in this world and the next of all time here. Welcome to Guts, Goblins Under the Stairs here. Now, if you've been following along for a while, you know we've been kicking ass and taking names, and we just kick a rock's ass all over the kingdoms. This week, I keep the action going with more. That way, we need to get taken away by our fearless leader and greatest end of all time. It's Nick Gonzalez here.
Oh, thank you. Very enthusiastic tonight. I love it.
Ready here.
Weekend showed up.
Oh yeah.
The calls ends.
Must have been a sativa.
Sativa.
All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful evening of Goblins Under the Stairs. Give us a quick little recap from just 2 nights ago, and we're gonna.
Actually, I did forget to do one thing, and the bird just reminded me. This is Sorlac the Destroyer, along with the chattiest Chattington of all, Wilmore Chattington, and the Birdman himself, Luke Gange. Now you can take it away, Nick.
Thank you. All right. So yeah, as you mentioned last time we were together and played, you guys were face to face with a massive rock who was coming down and looking to get your guys' buddy Harshnag to feast on, have himself a little treat. But with some quick thinking from you guys, especially with Solrak pulling out his arrow sleep and connecting with that rock and having him fall down from a mighty distance and taking some hefty damage, you guys were able to take him down and quite swiftly and quite impressively. Were able to kind of chop him up a bit and gather some of his parts, some like his beak and his talons, and I think maybe there's something else that Wilmore gathered. I forget what it was though. And you guys continued on your way until you eventually made it to a cavern entrance. Kind of peeked around the corner and saw that there were some of these barbarians. Well, let me take a step back. You guys saw this half-orc woman who had this injured polar bear with her, and she yelled out to you guys that she needed some help with this polar bear, and Luke Gange was able to help this polar bear gain some health back and heal its wounds. And so this half-orc druid, she was very thankful of that and gifted you guys a vial of antitoxin. And then you guys carried on and found this cavern which had these 4 barbarians in it, and very quickly Luke Gange was able to blow them off these 70-foot high cliffs, and from this impact of the fall, able to kill them. And you guys came in there and saw this altar, this statue of this winged serpent. And once Wilmore got close enough, the winged serpent started speaking to him telepathically and mentioned that this cavern is ran by this great worm tribe and a leader named Wormblood, who is a terrible barbarian and leading them astray, and wanted you guys to kill this barbarian and bring proof of this to the statue, to the altar, and mentioned that you guys would be rewarded if you did. Upon hearing all this and discovering this, a crew of barbarians started entering the cave right behind you guys essentially, and started shouting and started trying to run up and attack you. Luke Gange quickly banged the gong and had these icicles drop from the ceiling and smushed 4 of them, but the rest of them, pretty pissed off, decided that they're going to keep on lunging forward and attack. A few rounds of battle happened, and a Yeti started roaring out of one of the caves, and you guys had to deal with that too, but no problem for you guys. We were able to take down all these barbarians and the Yeti. Even though Luke Gange did go down, he was able to come back up and finish him off with a spiritual weapon tentacle slap. And
Club's going down and finish him up.
Slap and tickle.
Good old money shot.
it was it's the final blow that he needed. And so with that, you guys have this crew of these black-haired, black-eyed barbarians laying dead, massacred around you, and this massive, abominable Yeti as well. And you guys standing here in this cold, windy cavern with the wind howling. And yeah, it's now yours to take away and do what you'd like to do.
Harshnag, let's go regroup with the rest of the gang on top of the cliff there.
You got it, bud.
So we're gonna mosey our way up to Chattington. Yeah. And then so we should loot these bodies and check to see if maybe we can identify one of them as Wormblood to give to the serpent.
I think that's a
Leader.
great idea. Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
the
leader.
leader, Wormblood.
Yes, sir.
I definitely think it's one of these two over here.
That was the big one. We saw who the leader was.
Yeah, yeah. Just kind of walk over and I guess these two right here, because Wormblood, I think this is probably him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and you guys can all roll an investigation roll if you're checking over the bodies.
Let's roll over everything. Investigation.
Good old 6.
Good old
Evan.
6. Nice.
Oh,
Luke.
perfect right here.
Ooh.
Love it,
I
Solrak.
know everything about these motherfuckers. I know where they live. I know their social security, son. I know the penis sizes. Why do I know the penis sizes? I don't know, but I know it. Yeah.
Yeah, the loincloths kind of flew open once they fell off the cliff here, so kind of exposing them to you. So, you know, it's unfortunate for you. You have to see it, but it's kind of right there for you. But you're you're checking out, trying to like shield your eyes from any kind of pointy sticks off these barbarians, and you're looking around and trying to see what they have on them, and you find a few like berries. You know, they have like this backpack of spears that, you know, they're fully loaded of spears. Each one of these barbarians probably has 5 of them left on each one of them, and a short bow on one of them that's right near you as well. And Wilmore, as you're going over there and checking out this like shaman-esque woman with the bones in her hair and like all around her body, you see that she has an like this necklace and bracelet that are made of bones, and then also she has. Why don't you roll a d4?
D4.
Yeah.
Roll it in Cha right here. Roll that.
Cool.
It's a solid 3.
You see she has about 30 gold pieces worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs. It's all weird, like kind of shaman kind of shit.
I will take that. That's...
Yes, and Solrak, you see the Glugon just kind of looking around the leader, the kind of guy who's got this like heavy furs on and this helm with this like kind of mohawk on it. And you see like Luke's kind of just like looking around, standing up and not kind of finding anything. So you go over there and you give him a hand. And like obviously he's got this massive great axe on him, and he's also got this bow and arrow, this elvish worked bow and arrow that's attached to his back, that you can tell is definitely like something a little bit special.
I'm definitely going to take both the axe and the arrow, the bow and arrow.
Okay, so that is that's a regular great axe, and then an oath bow.
Ooh. 30G.
An oath bow.
And then with that natural 20, you're digging around in his like, he's got this underneath his furs. You see like a hidden enclosure, like kind of towards his chest area, and within there is a war horn. It looks like it was made out of like a mammoth tusk, and it's got like these engravings along the side of it, very like barbaric looking engravings.
Ooh, can I read them here? Some barbarian.
It's not anything like any kind of language or anything. They're just like kind of a pictograph or like, you know, kind of graphic imagery.
Now, you said this is a war horn. Is this war horn of frozen gales?
It is.
Ooh.
What does that do?
Hoo-hoo. Send this shit to the group.
And then one last thing, actually 2 more things. Around his neck, as you're looking under his furs, you also see he has a necklace that has an amulet on it that's has like an engraved image of an eye on the amulet.
Amulet with an engraved image of an eye.
Yes.
Okay.
And then as you're making your way a little bit lower underneath his furs, you get a little bit too low, and then you kind of go to the side instead. And you find tied to his belt a sack containing a few assorted different kinds of gemstones.
Gemstones, you say? Hey, Chattington,
Mm-hmm.
you seem like a gemstone type of fella. If you know what I mean, with your fifi walk and your fifi talk, you know. Take a look at these, sir. Tell me what you think.
I think they're shiny and good.
Worth
I'll-
anything? You can use your negotiation skills to sell these off?
I'll think I'll add this to the old satchel. Just a sack of gems.
It could be worth a lot.
Let's do it. All right, I'll take the gems, and you can take the other things since you're adding them to your inventory.
And I don't imagine you would need it, but Bird, would you need a battle axe?
Nah, I'm cool with my Lightbringer. But what I'll do is, you said you found some berries on the other dudes.
I
Go
don't.
poke those berries a little bit.
He,
There.
he did find a bunch of berries.
I'll go ahead and hold on to those for now. But what we do need to do is, I guess maybe I'm thinking, in a barbaric manner, chop this guy's head off, take to the serpent for that, or
Well,
whatever.
Maybe we just take the whole body first. We do have a giant. He's very, very
Oh,
strong.
that's true. He could pick him up and just slap him on down.
Yeah, because I mean, maybe like if it's just the head, that's like 10% of the body. You only get 10%
Yeah.
profit
But
kind of thing.
while we're kind of, going back and forth with who gets what, that I ended up taking that vial of antitoxin from Sierra Greathorn, and come to think of it, I don't really need this since I can cure poison with touching my rapey hands on anyone. So why doesn't someone else take this just in case?
Let me see if my rage cuts that in half too, because if it does, then I think Chattington should have.
It cuts poison
Well,
damage in half, but this would help if you're actually poisoned.
it.
It would, because when you're poisoned, you have disadvantage on, like attack rolls and everything. So, this would cure that.
Maybe I should have it since I tend to go first on attacks. And if anybody wants, now I have a longbow free since I have that oath bow. Does anybody need a longbow?
Nah, I am straight on that. But Nate, how
Not
many
two
dry
daggers.
berries? How much weight in dry berries?
Did you say you wanted a Chattington?
Let's say it's
No, I
2 pounds.
I shoot magic from my hand, so
2
I'm okay.
pounds.
Oh,
Yeah, roll a d4.
well, la-di-da.
Huh?
Roll a d4.
D4.
Yeah. And Wilmore, Solrak hands you over these gems.
4.
Solrak doesn't know. Yeah, you to get 4 pounds then, Luke.
Baba Ganoush.
You're looking over the gems. Solrak doesn't know too much about like different types of gems, but you're more in touch with this kind of thing. You notice that they're like this like deep purple, like transparent kind of gem. They're you know them to be amethyst.
Perfect. How many is there?
I believe we said 8.
8. Perfect.
Alright.
Anyway, this oath bow is the sweetest thing I have ever seen.
What's it do? Put it in the chat.
Why, for some reason, I can't add it to the chat. Oh, send to game log right there.
So Solrak, just make sure you put down that you took the anti
Anti-toxin, yeah,
toxin.
I got
Yes,
it.
sir. Cool.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And Harshnag, come pick up this dude.
Oh, yeah.
And while you're at it, you might as well pick out the other one too, because you never know.
I'm coming. Guys, that Yeti kind of got best of me, I'm not gonna lie.
Will a healing potion help you out there, big guy?
It's
we
probably
take a little
best that
rest
you
or
guys hold
something.
on to that. I think Wilmore's got the right idea.
Take
Yeah,
a
I think-
long rest.
I think either a long rest or maybe we take a little short rest before we, offer up these bodies. Hold on there, Hashi. Hold on.
Sorry, it just
Hold on.
following orders.
I think maybe we relax for an hour, co-op, get our guts back before we give an offering to a magical
It's
flying
not
serpent.
not a bad idea. We never
That's
know
not
what's
a
gonna
bad idea.
happen. Just like
And I
them
can,
icicles dropping.
Yeah, while all this is going on, Sanity is checking out the Yeti. Just seeing if it's got anything fun over there.
Okay. Yeah, Sanity can give me a perception check.
I'll just roll a d20 here, and then it's add 3. So that's a 20.
Cool. Yeah, so Sanity goes down, checks out the Yeti. Definitely, ferocious beast, massive size, pretty close to Harshnag's height, and doesn't notice any kind of like, obviously any items or anything, but obviously this massive horns that protrude from its head catch its eye, and these glowing kind of eyes that Luke Ganj like had attack him as well, kind of catch Sanity's attention as well, and the fur, this thick white fur.
Hmm. I just kind of respond to everybody. So, we doing anything with that Yeti?
Arsnack, do you eat Yeti?
Never have, but yeah, I'd give anything a try once.
Hey, that's what a friend of mine says. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna be eating during this little short rest, so I'm gonna have some of my meats, some of my rock meats. But if you want to eat this thing, or we could offer that thing up to the god. I think it's huge, right? That's gotta count for something as an offering.
Yeah, I think maybe Yeti horn is get some money for that. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, I feel like the
Or-
eyes could possibly do something.
Maybe
Those
some
glowing eyes.
Yeah.
Take what you want, and then Harsnack can eat them.
Let's just
What do you guys think? I'm gonna eat. Sorry.
yeah. I guess
Yeah.
go take the horns
And I'll take the eyes, I guess.
So,
and maybe a couple feet of hide.
so how we're gonna do this is I got these new basic rules for claiming loot from creatures. So gonna have whoever's doing this roll a nature check for me.
Nature check. What's your nature score, Luke? I got a +0. That's
I got
it.
+1. Hell yeah.
Sounds like Lucas is doing it. And hold on a second though. I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
Love it.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna pat you on the back and say, "Why don't you go ahead and have fun with that there Yeti?" So you get an extra D4 on your roll.
Oh, so that's 10 plus. Of course, 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, you go down there, start trying to harvest what you can from the Yeti, any bits from it. Roll a d4 for me.
3.
All right. Yeah, you're able to. It takes you a little bit of time. What do you actually have to cut off this? Because do you have anything that slices? What do you have, like a dagger?
No, I do not. But I imagine I could kind of poke the eyes out with my beak.
All right, that's exactly what you do. And as you're doing that, you actually the first one that you try it on, your beak goes through the eye, and you notice that like that's probably not any good now because you just damaged this eye. But the second one, you're a little bit more careful with it, and you're able to harvest that second eye from it. And if you want to try to slice these horns off, you're gonna have to get something to, or slice it off with somehow.
Yeah, you know what? Is that great axe still over by where
Yeah,
worm blood body
we can
was?
say you brought it on over here instead.
Yeah, okay. So I'll go ahead and try and hack at the horns with that, and then also try and get some of the pelt.
All right, cool. So Yeah, being not used to like the weight of a great axe, same kind of thing happens. The first horn you're chopping at, unfortunately, you damage it a little bit, and don't think maybe you'll be able to sell this for too much from the damage that you've done to it. So you're a little bit careful, more careful on the second one, and this one you're able to chop off. So you get a one horn and one eye from him.
Okay.
And any pelt?
If you want to try to skin him, you can do that. It's gonna take you about uh, an hour to completely skin him full,
Mm,
or to skin a usable piece of pelt from him.
nah, that. Charrington, you think an hour is worth our time of getting some of this Yeti pelt? 'Cause-
Well, I mean, can he carve during a long rest, or does he? I guess he needs to rest.
Yeah, no,
Right.
that would
I'm a little shaken up from that Yeti.
yeah, no, that definitely would not be resting. Period.
I mean,
Chopping
it's
off.
really up. It's really up to you. I don't have any use for Yeti hide.
Nah, I'm gonna just get some rest, but I'm gonna give you the Yeti horn.
Yep.
Since you pose some interest in that, I'll hold on to the eye, and I'm gonna catch a couple birdsies. Real quick, I'm going to, I guess, kind of clean my feathers off with some of the snow that's around before I take a little short rest.
Yeah. Before
Totally.
we
Watch
short
out for that
rest,
yellow snow.
so before we short rest, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Harsh Snag level 1 pack slot, so it'll refresh. So that's his. Ooh, that's a 7.
Cool.
Fun there, buddy. And then, yep. And then I'm gonna rest.
Harshnag feels that warmth of the healing energy and just kind of looks over at you and gives you a thumbs up.
I love it. All right. And if you're taking a short rest, don't forget you get an extra D6 because I'm the man.
Oh shit! An extra D6. Okay, so
Health.
I'm gonna use a barbarian. Hit that.
Yeah, definitely.
One
One,
D12
two.
plus 2.
Oh hell yeah, and a D6.
Oh,
Nice.
God damn it.
18 health.
4 plus 6. Plus a D6. You said, right?
Yes, I do 2D, so I got 17. And then I'm gonna add a D6 to that.
I'm gonna roll Harshnag's in here.
17, and then I'll add my D6. Solid
It's
one.
a 6. Hell yeah, you saved it.
18.
I got
That
10
add
back.
automatically? Oh, it added automatically. Nice. But I had the 1.
Cool. All
Shit,
right, so
that really helped me. I'm up to 59 again. Sweet.
There you go.
You're the
is
man, Chadson.
while you guys are like resting and just relaxing up here in this cavern, is there anything else that you guys do in that hour period of your rest, of your short rest?
I'm gonna practice my loot. Can I do that during the short rest or no?
Absolutely.
Oh, can you? Okay.
It's because it's not anything intensive. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just playing it.
I'm just rebuilding my energy by eating some and cooking and eating some rock meat.
Cool.
Whole pound of it. Here.
Wilmer, did you set a bonfire or something out here?
Yeah, sure. Always at the bonfire. Unless that's they know.
Luganj, you doing anything?
Nope, I cleaned off my feathers after that Yeti kind of shaking me up a little bit. Yeah, actually, I'm going to take about a foot or two of some of my hempen rope and use it to make a necklace out of that glowing Yeti eye.
Okay. That won't be any sort of official crafting or anything, but yeah, it'll definitely look like a cool necklace.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. So, as you guys are sitting around this fire, Wilmore's like kind of playing his lute and practicing that a bit. Harshnag, feeling the warmth of this fire and, getting a little rejuvenated, his health back up. He kind of just sits there and looks at you guys and say, "Hey, did I ever tell you guys about the story of that blue dragon I've had my eyes on for a while?"
I love
Yeah.
blue dragons.
Well, I guess that makes one of us. Yeah, I've had my eye on this bitch for a long time now, and think her skull would make a pretty badass shield one day.
Ooh. Well, where is this dragon? Where was the last time you saw it?
Where is this lovely lady?
Her name is Imrith, and they call her the Doom of the Desert, and that's because she's stationed in Anarok, over in the desert, a little bit east of here.
Yeah. Well, how big is this dragon?
She's a big bitch.
Bigger than the rock?
That rock was a big motherfucker, but not as smart as Imrith.
I think.
Dragons tend to be pretty smart from I heard in my day, my friend.
Yeah, especially a dragon that's served under a lich.
Served under a witch, huh?
That a witch. That's no a lich. You're one of those like a wizard.
Ah, so does this dragon have magical powers? Is that what you're saying?
Some
I
say.
just start laughing and go dragons with magical powers. Oh, so wreck.
Hey,
Funny.
that is what you're saying, isn't it?
Oh,
It could be. She's
magical dragon. Who'd have
So
thought?
you're saying there is a magical dragon, and dragons have very tough
Oh.
skin, my friend.
Are you sure there's
well. That's
magic in
why I
this
think
dragon?
that skull would make a badass shield. I think it'd have some hefty protection on it.
Does this lich have a name?
He said it.
Nah, I'm not sure of the name.
The wizard. Sorry, you don't. I thought you were talking about the dragon. Now, okay, friend, I have a proposition for you. Yeah.
Listening.
If I help you with this quest to kill a dragon, and hopefully my friends here come along here, cannot volunteer them for such a dangerous journey. But if we make it alive, we're done with this. Your sweet shield. You must use it to help me get my vengeance here. And take down that son of a bitch Rubius. Take back Daggerford here.
Kind of just like reaches over with his massive arm, and his big hand just kind of taps you on the head and like kind of scruffs your hair about a little bit. He's like, "Little man, if you want to help me, I won't say no, and you'll be sure that old Harshnag will be there to help you too."
All right, here. You got yourself a deal. I stick out my hand, which compared to his must be teeny. I'm gonna shake it.
And he like goes to shake it, like humorously knowing it's like kind of funny. And as he's doing that, he's like, he looks at you. Just know, yeah, this is a century-long battle between me and a legendary beast. If it comes down to it, if you gotta run, it's not your battle. It's mine. And I know that's to be the truth.
That's fair. Brother, bring this son of a bitch here with us, and we'll take him down here. And
Nope.
this dragon's not the only one that can spit a little fire around here. You know what I mean? Yeah. I got my potion of fire breath.
Oh,
Get it.
Shit, yeah, that would be pretty badass to see you spitting fire, Solrak.
Yeah, buddy. And this new arrow of mine could come in handy. Attune to it because it's sweet.
Can't he attune to that during the short rest?
Are you gonna do it during a long rest? And I think you are attuned to 3 things, so you will have to drop
I know.
something.
No.
Personally, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know which one you would want to drop. Maybe the gauntlets, I guess, but that ups your strength score. I think only by 1 point though. So
Yeah, aren't you
actually,
already naturally like a 19 or something?
I think he's maybe 18 without it. Bless you, or maybe 16 or 18. I forget what you are without it. Let me see.
Can you check?
Um,
Well, you can just unclick it and it'll adjust it. If
yeah,
you just like in your character, just take it off.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You can definitely do that during your guys' next long rest. But yes, so Harshnag kind of tells you guys a story as this hour kind of goes by and Wilmore is practicing the lute, so you get that hour worth of practice in there. If there's any other short rest recovery stuff, you guys did that as well. And the fire kind of goes out, and yeah, what do you do next?
Well, gentlemen, I say we offer up this warm blood.
Let's do it.
So, you said my strength would be taken out because I took off the gauntlets of ogre power. It doesn't look like it really changes anything.
Well, that's cool. Let me see. I'll remove it for you. No, it changes your strength from 19 to 16, but that's
I still have a +3 modifier.
yeah, so it's not terrible at all. And on your next level up, if you did another level of barbarian, you could do an ability score, but if you do another level of fighter, which I recommend that you do, you won't get another ability score, but you will get an extra attack on your actions.
Ooh, so he'll be able to do 2 attacks or 3 attacks every turn.
That's right.
Fucking badass.
That's pretty sweet.
Did I just
God,
complete?
your turns are gonna be so long.
I think I
You're
just
gonna
completely deleted it from your shit though, but
No, put it back. Put
yeah.
it back.
So Rex is gonna be. So I rolled attack with my giant slayer. So I rolled attack with my giant slayer. So I rolled attack with my giant slayer.
It's gonna be
Real
awesome.
excited. Real excited.
And
Kill
Eldritch Blast.
everything.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast. Bow. Eldritch Blast.
Alright, so who's dragging this body over? What's happening?
Harshnag is gonna carry that bitch on over, and I think it's best that we all kind of
Accompany him.
regroup in front of that serpent statue.
Alright. So Harshnag kind of just nods and bends over and grabs the ankles of this dead barbarian body and starts dragging him over to the altar and places it right in front of this stone winged serpent in the altar. And as he does, this like blue shimmering light kind of surrounds this winged serpent and starts glowing and radiating. And in front of you guys, you see this spirit of a quattle, a winged serpent, kind of celestial. I'll send like what they kind of look like in the game log real quick. And the quattle emerges and says, "Thank you for bringing me Wormblood. As promised, I will bestow upon you each a gift." And in front of you, this kind of like orb, glowing orb, shimmering, just kind of radiating, rotating in front of you. The quattle says, "This is a charm of restoration. You may use it for greater restoration or lesser restoration. Thank you. Be safe on your journeys." And the blue energy kind of shimmers and radiates a bit more and just disappears back into the statue.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
And so this quaddle bestowed upon each one of you a charm, not a physical charm of sorts. You saw this ethereal kind of energy floating in front of you, and after the quaddle goes back into the statue, kind of the warm light kind of goes into your body and spreads throughout you, and you have this charm, this spiritual charm that's within you now. And just sent into the game, into the loot pile, what it is, but you can use it as it has 6 charges. 4 charges to use greater restoration, or 2 to use lesser restoration. So that means you could use lesser restoration 3 times, or 1 use of greater and 1 use of lesser. And once you use these, it's dispersed from your body, from your soul.
Do we all have access to this,
We
or
can just add it to our inventory.
You all have it.
We
Yeah,
get one.
yeah, you each get one, and yeah, it's not really like an item per se, but it's just kind of like an ability that you'll be able to do. So just something to keep track of.
Yeah. If you add it to your equipment, you can tick them off as they come in.
Yeah, I could actually make a charm item later as well that has 6 charges, and
Actually, yeah, you can't do that. Yeah,
I'll
that'd
set
be
that up for
better.
you guys. Yeah, not a problem. But it is not a physical item per se, just so you guys
Got
know.
it.
But
What's it called again?
it's a charm of restoration.
So you could do 4 greater restoration or 2 lesser.
Well, it has 6 charges. A greater restoration uses 4 charges. And a lesser restoration uses 2 charges. So you could use 1 greater and 1 lesser, or you can use 3 lessers. Yeah.
Yeah. Lesser restoration does blind, defend, paralyze, and poison. Okay. Yeah. So it's just a way for us
conditions.
to get out of conditions. Yeah.
And greater restoration is like, what do you do with that?
I think it's high. It's higher ones.
It's like things like spells and curses and like that.
Yeah. If you're
like when
Like when that fucker made you guys old.
Brutus,
Exactly.
yeah, when
Yeah.
Brutus was old, yeah.
Yeah.
We all right.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you guys have been bestowed from this Kuatul, this spirit energy in this altar in this cavern, this charm.
Well, this was worth it.
Yeah.
Well, shall we continue on?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's roll, gentlemen. Shall we just keep on heading out? Or, so, hear me out. Hear me out. Should we see what's in these caves?
Whoa.
I'd be down for that. I think we killed everything that's inside.
I could peruse.
I don't know. Maybe we could take a little peek and see kind of what's going on here.
Yeah. Plus,
Are-
I could use some time away from this fucking cold. Yeah.
Can Harshnag fit in them?
He cannot, unfortunately.
I don't know if it's a good idea to leave him alone per se.
Maybe we just peek our head in and see. We don't have to go miles in. We can go like maybe 100 feet in, see what's going on. Maybe we see something on the inside, or not. I don't know.
Yeah,
You should-
I wouldn't hate a
go
quick
ahead.
peek.
We quick peek.
Harshnag, you alright with that, man?
We go in just a tip, see what happens.
You guys can do what you want to do. I think we don't have too much more daylight ahead of us. We might want to hit the dusty trails, find a solid spot up in the valley to camp out before we make it to the Eye of the Allfather tomorrow.
All right. Well, let's do this. Why don't you two, Bird and Chatterton, go in the cave and take Brutus, have Sanity with you, and I'll go with Harshnag to set up camp here.
You think we should split up like that?
Yeah, I
Let's
think it'll be fine.
Let's just do like 5-minute quick. I tell you what. While this is going on, Sanity just clocks out and just goes into this cave.
All right. So Sanity goes into the cave. Does Sanity have dark vision?
Do Ravens
Brutus
have
is,
dark vision? I
Brutus
feel
is a dog, and they can see in the night, and I can see through Brutus.
Nah, he doesn't have dark vision though.
I can go in with my glowing light bringer. All right, real quick, Chattington. We'll hop in maybe 2 caves.
I just want to see what's in one of these caves. See if there's anything of nature.
All right. So yeah, let's head to the one that
Yeah,
Sanity was gonna
Yeah,
check
we'll
out.
walk out and we'll just.
My light bringer is glowing. We'll be able to see a little bit.
Yeah, I've got dark vision.
Cool.
Let's go, Harshy.
Okay.
Like we'll just go in like 100 feet.
Alrighty. And Solrak, what are you doing with Harshnag?
we'll keep guard outside then if it's gonna be quick. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll give him 10 minutes here.
All right. So, Luke Ganj and Wilmore, you guys begin descending into one of these cavern entrances. Very narrow dugout walls in here, rough, icy covered, and it kind of seems like it gets more narrow as you continue on in here, until you go about 60 feet and you find a little area that opens up into a about 60-foot radius or diameter rather area. In here you can see that it looks like to be some sort of resting area for the barbarians. You see rough bedrolls made from furs of different kind of tundra-like beasts, and you see just like a few different kinds of spears and different leather satchels that have it's kind of spilled out a little bit of their nuts and berries across the floor, and it's pretty much all that's back here. The walls have kind of like a rough, scratched look to them, as if they've been dug out by man.
So I'm gonna look around. Do I see any like glyphs on the wall that I could make out?
You can give me a perception check.
21.
Sure. Yeah, you see kind of similar kinds of things, like when you saw Solrak pulling out this horn, that had the engravings on them, kind of like hieroglyphs kind of things. You see similar kind of like scenes on them of like man with like spears hunting different beasts. You see a beast with kind of a cat-like feline like features on it, a little bit larger in size, almost like the size or larger than the men themselves. You also see images of this coiled winged serpent that have kind of like almost a almost like a religious kind of look to it.
Well, I think they just slept here. Really, maybe we see if we have time to check out one more just to make sure they're all the same. And
One more.
yeah. So we'll crawl out, and then, assuming not much time has passed.
Yeah, no, it's been about 15 minutes. You guys went in there.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we say,
we'll hit the dust
Solrak,
trial
one more. We're just gonna do one more, another 10 minutes, and then we're gonna giddy on up. Sound good?
Fine.
All right.
Alright, which one?
Should we do the other end one?
Oh, the other end one? Oh, let's do a middle one. Let's do like
Middle?
let's do like the second one in.
All right. Well, that was my second guess.
Yeah, as you guys make your way in here and check it out, the tunnels look similarly dug out and crudely done with like stone tools and by hand and whatnot. And you get further in, and Wilmore's got a higher passive perception, so you start noticing kind of a like a foul, rotten smell as you get about 60 feet into this tunnel.
I go, ooh, it's starting to smell a little funky in here. I pull
All
out
right, you
my
enter?
I pull out my my compass
Yeah.
and just check it.
You pull out the compass and look down to try to see if, after noticing the smell, maybe anything arcane at nature is what's causing this, or anything in the cave at all has any sort of magic on it. And the compass doesn't seem to be paying off at all. Just pull it out, you cast this detect magic spell on it, and unfortunately, it doesn't seem like anything's happening.
Do I see anything from the light that's being emitted from my Lightbringer that I could maybe...
With the 30 feet out from the light that you have from the Lightbringer, the tunnel just kind of continues on, and then like past that seems to be a little bit more of darkness.
I pull out my drift globe and I go, Zorak sucks.
Hey.
And you send the drift globe on down.
Yeah, I send that and sanity down with it, so he
Okay,
can see,
cool,
so
awesome,
she can see.
got it. So Sanity takes the drift globe and goes flying down the tunnel, and once again you see as Sandy kind of leaves your guys' immediate view, that's 60 feet down, or 30 feet down rather, passes on, goes about 100 more
Oh
feet.
yeah, yeah, and I roll my eyes back in my head and look through sanity.
Cool. You get back, Sanity finally gets to the end of this dugout hall area into another opened alcove. Where in here is what you can see through Sanity's eyes, piles of dead corpses of different kinds of beasts. Doesn't seem to be like salted or cured or any kind of way, just slayed, open beast. There's at least one polar bear in here. There's crag cats, and a few other like small rodent type animals. But it looks like a place where they just had these dead carcasses stored.
I unroll my heads and direct the drift globe and sanity back out, and I say to Luke, well, it looks like this is where they stored the hunt. So I think these are just all living quarters.
Yeah, I guess that must be where that stang's coming from.
Oh,
Uh, I think we should just get back out and hit the Dust Trail, find somewhere to crash for the evening.
let us, as the French say, do it.
Baguette. Oh,
Like, I like that
let's
better.
do it. All right, we're done now. We can go.
And as soon as they come out of the cave, hold on, I forgot to. You're both standing on each side of the hole. And then when they walk out, Harshnag and I are like, boo! Ah! Ha, 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 ha. Ah, ha, ha. You scared you suckers.
And then I go, Thorax sucks, and my drift globe is done.
The cave smelled better than you, Solrak.
It's because I was just done kissing your mother. Oh, bird stunk.
As Solrak went down there, Harshnag kind of stayed up at the top for a second, actually, and looked back at the gong that's hanging up there, and it's like, "Hey guys, yeah, this looks like a shield that could do for me for now. It's made from a red dragon scales. It's a little broken, but I think might be able to make do with it."
Oh yeah, take it, dude.
Be careful when you take that so you don't drop any icicles, man.
I'll make sure. Does someone want to maybe like check it out before me? Maybe.
I'm not gonna check it out. You're a giant. What do you mean?
I don't know if
think-
you got a better little man over there. He's got an eye for magical stuff. I don't know. I don't want to mess anything, but I think it'd just make a tough shield.
Well, I think clearly it's magic, and something tells me if you take it, oh, the big dragon may come back to life and kill us all. I mean, that's my 2 cents if he takes it, but if we want to let him take it, I'm just gonna hide in one of these little caves.
Ah, that's true.
and
That's true.
and he can take it. He can take it. I'm just gonna hide.
Just come with us.
I kind of really want it, guys.
Well, hold on. I tell you what. Hold on. Everybody, just follow me. I got an idea. We can try it. If he wants it. So, what I can do is, if he gets it, and then we run, I can teleport us out-ish.
At the start.
Ah, that's good.
Let's do it.
How about this?
Harshnag.
We
I-
won't get all the
Oh.
way.
I got a better idea. How about you guys just get out of the cave and I'll grab it and I'll run if anything happens.
So, hey, that sounds better with us.
We'll meet you outside here.
All right. So, you guys going out of the cave?
By the way, is
Yeah.
this a cat? Like, is this like?
Yeah, that's a dead crag cat that they were dragging behind them.
Oh yeah.
With 4 of the dead barbarians too. I mean, you going over there? Were you checking that out?
Nah, I was just curious.
Okay.
Sure, just...
Alright. Harshnag then, he goes and starts to grab this gong. Looks like it could be a shield for him. It's made out of this copper and red dragon scales. He starts kind of pulling it off of this crude stone structure and wiggling it back and forth. And finally, he pulls and pulls, and it rips from the leather straps off of it, and he's got this gong in his hands, and he looks kind of nervously around a bit and looks up at the ceiling, and then looks back at the entrance at you guys. I think we're good.
All right. Well, let's get out
Now
of here.
get the hell out of there.
All right. So yeah, with this shield in hand, he
And
comes.
he's gonna fly in and give him an advantage. Just on everything. He's gonna help on everything. He's gonna sit on his shoulder.
All
All right,
right.
he's coming out. He's coming out.
Yeah, he's coming on out. And after he's like stomping out of the cave and everything, you guys he gets about to near where this crag cat and these barbarians are, and here see a little bit of
Guidance
movement
on him as well.
underneath of this crag cat.
Go check it out with my swords out.
All right, you go up and approach this crag cat and see the limp, dead carcass of it. Just start looking like it's being nudged and poked. And from underneath of the snow emerges a young white dragon wormling, who flies up out from underneath the snow and underneath the crag cat, and looks at you, and just lets out this roar and blows this icy cold breath in your direction. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Son of a bitch.
And
Were we all together outside of the cave?
I think we're right where we're standing.
yeah, you're right where you're standing. Let me see something.
Yeah. Does he get +1? Is he 10 feet away? Within 10 feet?
Yeah, he is.
I bet.
But you are also within the range of this dragon wormling as well. Then,
Do I?
Alright, so I gotta make a con saving throw too?
yes. Solrak is a 14.
Yep.
Nat 1.
Oof. So Luke Ganj takes 18 points of cold damage. Solrak, you take 9 points of cold damage. So this wormling just lets out this icy cold breath and starts flapping its wings and begins flying away from you. You can take an opportunity attack if you want.
I don't want to kill it. I want to use my speaks to animals and try to calm it down.
With that, it's a dragon, so you can't talk to that type of beast.
Okay. I'll just let it go.
The dragon begins just flying away. It goes into the cavern and into one of the caves and disappears in there.
I knew we should have went into that first one, Chaddington.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Here's the thing, y'all. If baby dragon is here, that means mama dragon will be looking for it. So we need to get the fuck out of here.
Especially because I am still not doing well. I could use a long rest.
Yeah, I just took 9 damage.
I wish I only took 9 damage.
How does that frame of the hole look? Does it look very stable?
Frame of the hole?
Yeah, it went into the cavern, right? How's is it look like super stuff or super tight?
It from.
Or would you say it's loose limestone?
No, you're not a dwarf, so you can't tell necessarily the stone type stuff as well as that. But you can give me a perception check if you want, or investigation. But it looks, from your general knowledge of stonework and cavern systems and everything, like it's the same kind of dugout cave holes as all the rest of these.
All right. Well, I'm going to 30 feet. I am going to just start walking towards it real quick, and I'm gonna say, guys, I think we should either go and get in some sort of defensive position, and I'm gonna just blast it with Eldritch Blast repeatedly, and then I'm gonna cast, or no, first I'm gonna cast Mold Earth everywhere around it to see if anything moves.
Around the entrance.
Yeah,
Okay.
to like build a wall.
Okay, you start casting mold earth around this entrance of the front cave here, the first cave, and let's see. I mean, you can do 5 feet of earth at a time and place it on top of 5 feet of something else. So you can do it like it takes you about like a minute or so to fill in these. Get a little bit of a wall here, a barrier at the cave entrance, and you're trying to shoot Eldritch Blast into there.
Or I'm basically I'm just doing everything I can to collapse and like barricade the cave.
Gotcha. Okay. You're going to have to shoot Eldritch Blast for a long time to
Alright.
take down a wall like this or a cave like this.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hey, while that's happening, I go over my wounds and just touch them and lay some hands and regain 12 points of.
Okay. Yeah, but if you want to, I mean,
No,
this.
I'm not. I'm gonna shoot it once or twice and see that nothing happens.
Okay. All right. You can shoot it
Right.
twice to see if you hit because the stone does have an AC.
Oh wow. Okay, that's impressive. Yeah, like essentially, I'd shoot it twice and see what happens. 11.
Yeah, it just kind of flings off and doesn't do any sort of damage to it.
And then 16.
Same, kind of just hits the walls, this thick icy layer on it. It doesn't seem to budge or break down the walls in any sort of manner.
Well, Mister, I have a new shield. What do you propose?
I like Solrak's idea of getting the Fazulas out of here.
Yeah, what the
Let's
hell
roll.
are we doing?
And I mount Brutus. And we roll.
All right. You guys begin exiting out of this cavern area, and it is about 5 in the afternoon, evening here. You probably have another hours or two left of travel left in you to keep on going. So as you guys continue on this journey, making your way through the valley here and into the spine of the world, I need everyone to roll me a survival check.
Survive.
6. I'm gonna go roll myself a pizza check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is so bad.
All right, all right, all right. So,
Right.
so you guys continue on for about, let's see, what's 21 plus 11 is 32 divided by 3. All right, got it. So you guys continue on along this path through the mountains. Now it's kind of like going through these mountain passes like on these cliff edges and close to the mountain sides, and you got these steep kind of embankments and drops below you, and these icy cliff mountainous walls to your side, to the other side, and you continue on. Let's see, for about another hour or so until you find an area where it looks like, you know, could be a good spot to camp out for the night. So it's like a little cavern dug out into the side of the mountains here, and Harshnag points it out to y'all, and he's like, hey, I think that's enough running around for the day. Let's call it a night and get some rest, and we can hit the trail early in the morning and try to make it to the temple by afternoon.
I'm with you. Let's do it.
I like it.
All right. So anything that you guys do during this long rest?
So I'm going to spend an hour fiddling with one of those with the beak I got from the rock,
Okay.
and I'm going to start making it into a helmet. Is what I wanted to do, right?
Yeah, that'd be tough for sure. So go ahead and roll a dex check with your proficiency bonus.
15 plus 3, 20.
Awesome. Yeah, you start whittling away, getting to work on this with your smith's tools and trying to turn this beak from this rock into something pretty badass for you to wear and show around. And you get the starting of this done, and you're pretty happy with how the progress is going. And right, guy, that's probably enough of this for the night. Should probably get some shut eye as well, but you definitely have made some solid progress on crafting this.
After
I get
sleep, I
2
go.
hours in on the loot, and then bedtime.
Awesome. Lukanj, anything else for you?
I'm just gonna look at the Yeti eye that I took and study it to see if I can think of anything that might happen with this eye that now that it's in my possession.
Absolutely. Roll. You can do an Arcana check for that.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, everybody add 10 gold. I kind of divvy out the gold that I found on the body.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. 19.
19.
All right.
Awesome.
Go on.
So you're looking over the eyes and like you're thinking back to this encounter that you had and how this this gaze from this Yeti just took you down with this cold, burning sensation, and it was so intense that you fell unconscious from it. And you know that there's
I don't know. I've never been.
what?
So-
And
It's so weird.
yeah, what? I am so confused right now. I
I've
like
never been to Argentina.
I'm like lost my train of thought.
I don't know.
Yeah, shit, you got nothing from that.
Ha!
No, I'm kidding. Luke, are you even here? What's going on with your mic?
Taken over by an alien.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
What the hell is that interruption? Alright, anyways, so you're looking at it, you can definitely tell that you're thinking that you could probably use it to, if you had some sort of arcane knowledge or met someone with some arcane knowledge, to be able to craft in some sort of amulet or something that could maybe harness these same powers that the Yeti bestowed upon you as well.
Cool.
Okay. Is there anything else?
No. I think that's it.
All right. Is anyone keeping watch for the night or anything, or y'all just getting some shut eye in this cavern?
Yes.
I'll wake up and do it, but I'm out.
Sure. All right. So everyone just kind of falls asleep in this cave here near a warm bonfire, and
I guess Sanity kind of sits by the door.
cool. Yeah. Sanity sits by the door. And keeps watch. You guys get a nice long rest from the night after you fall asleep and are protected in these cavern walls. So you can take that short or long rest if you haven't.
God bless.
Buddy.
And the morning comes, the sun begins to rise. Still that cold wind and snow falling down. The snow seems to be getting as you guys are heading further into this the spine of the world, and the valley here begins to get a bit heavier and more perilous. And yeah, the morning is yours. You guys wake up. Is there anything that you do around the campsite before you head out?
I definitely make some food. Use the campfire to make some rock meat here. I'll eat a pound for myself, a pound for Brutus, and then a pound to the other guys.
What? Hey, Nate. What? Actually, never mind. I imagine the dry berries last longer than the meat, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start my morning with some rock meat as well.
Cool.
We really need some more vegetables in our diet, guys. I've been like shitting just like kilo-sized bricks. It's really bad. I need more fiber. Okay.
That's when you know you're becoming a man here.
Can we start looking at that?
Please.
Yeah.
Toughen up that
I
colon.
muchly agree with that. I would muchly like that. I'm gonna roll a D8.
Okay.
However, if you know how to make potatoes, that'd be awesome. That's the best, right?
Do like good potato.
Roll your
I-
compass as well.
I'll roll the compass in a second. So like in the middle of that conversation, my eyes kind of roll in the back of my head, and I'm back in the cellar, and I'm being dragged down the hallway, and I actually see Sanity fly by, and he has a key in his like claws, and he kind of goes and sits into Big Ween's cell, and he goes in there with the key, and that's what I see, and then I just wake up. I always roll back in the front of my head, and I go, "Oh, Sanity, have I ever told you how clever of an animal you are? You were always there when I needed you, my friend. Gentlemen, let me tell you something about this bird. When I was at my lowest, she saved me." And then I throw up on the ground.
Oh shit, not this again.
Ugh, what's up with the little man?
Yeah. I don't know, man. He has a thing. He gets kind of weird once in a while. Asked. That stuff from time to time. He pukes everywhere. He gets, makes up for it by being all right from time to time.
Whew. That felt good. What happened? Who? Oh, okay, here we
Doing
are.
it again, Chaddington.
I know, I'm sorry. Whenever I think back to that time, I just can't hold it sometimes. You know what I mean?
Is it about? Gotta finish out those thoughts, man. You gotta deal with this stuff.
I feel like I'm probably about halfway there.
Halfway there. That makes no sense.
So yeah, Harshnag, here's the weird one, just so you know.
If you split therapist in half, you just have the rapist. Don't forget that.
That's a great pun from a very punny friend.
Follow me on Carlos as well on Instagram.
But I mean, I guess it's maybe I'll keep getting these memories and kind of piece this thing together. I really hope so. I really hope so. But shall we? And I get up and I snap my fingers and the bonfire stops.
I guess we have their choice now.
All right, guys, let's hit the trails. So Harshnag gets up, starts cracking his neck and his knuckles and everything, and starts heading on up the trail.
Let's do it.
We follow.
Okay. So you guys begin following Harshnag up this trail, and through the winding hills, cliffside paths that are built along the mountain here, and traversing this land. Let me actually pull up the map so I can show you guys where you're at now. guys, whoops, are about here. Not not too far now. Got a little bit less than a full day's worth of travel ahead of you, and are actively making your way through these windswept mountains. Let me go ahead and switch that map back over. And Solrak, are you leading the way as you normally do?
So is.
Cool.
And I have a. I'll ask Chaddington to come by me.
Sure, absolutely.
All right.
Sanity is going to be sitting on his kind of left shoulder, casting help, and I'll just be repeatedly placing guidance on him.
And as we walk, Chaddington, I'd like to know about your time in my land. It's not from the same place, but I didn't know.
Well, you see, Daggerford was a playground for old Fillmore and me. We used to play the pubs. We used to play the market. We even, I think once or twice, I think he played the royal court. I'm not sure though. And it was a great land. We really enjoyed it. We kind of were setting up shop until they found us. And I don't know why, but the day they found us, I think I remember seeing you.
Remember seeing me?
Yeah, I think you were in the crowd that day before they approached us. Just a normal street act for the people. And then it turned violent. You may have left by then, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, perfectly honest, but that was my last minute of freedom. Playing our favorite game, Hide the Sausage, in front of all the children. It's great. You take a sausage, you eat the whole thing, and then you pull it back up, and it's a full sausage. The kids love it. They love it.
That's totally not what I had in mind when you said that. It sounds much better than what I pictured. I have to say, I am sorry that I was there when you were taken. I'm sorry that I didn't know it was happening, or else I would have stopped it. Not on that, yeah.
I don't blame you. I blame no one except that red wizard that I blame for quite a lot of things. You know, murdering my family, taking me hostage, torturing me for years.
I have a feeling that if you were taken in my land, that I have help from this red wizard has help from within Daggerford. So it wouldn't shock me to find out that somehow Rubius did his bidding.
You think the Xantarum are behind both my abduction and your family's exodus of the throne? I wouldn't put it past them. Jinxies! Double jinx! I win.
Damn it. I'll send you a Coke.
And then I pinch you. You can talk now.
Yay.
That'll be something we'll have to look for. I feel like there might be a presence of the Zentarium in Daggerford. And don't hate me if I burn it all down.
Don't worry, my friend. How I'm feeling, it's going to burn. And rebuild it better. Glory of my father's name.
So hear me out. Glory of the Father's name's great. Maybe we have the Wrecking Crew version 2 tap and pub there as well, assuming old Ezekiel's doing a good job.
Of course, that is part of the idea of bring everything down. You got to rebuild and franchise the places.
franchises,
And,
that was what I was thinking.
you gotta make some money here every there. There's nothing wrong. Even though I want to slash and bash and murder and get my revenge, there's nothing wrong making a little money on the side here. So yeah, I like it. Let's do
Rule
it.
number 1, honey is a delicious food. Rule number 2, get paid.
I like those rules, my friend.
So you guys are having this conversation. Wilmore, quickly to your east, you hear a little bit of scuffling on the mountain walls in the snow. And you look up and don't see anything there.
Did you guys hear that?
Look over. I try to check out where he's talking about.
I feel like I heard something.
There.
I fly over
Yeah.
the cliff to see if there's anything, down below a little bit.
Over the edge.
Yes.
Yeah, so
What's his name's gonna go with him and cast help, and I'm gonna cast guidance.
So Luke Ganj, that side is actually, that's a wall on that side that goes upwards. On the left side it goes downwards.
Oh, okay. Well,
Um,
then, you said it was on the east side, though, right?
yes, it was like up on the wall where he heard that sounded like some snow kind of maybe falling a little bit from the wall.
Gotcha. I fly up,
Okay.
and I get to the top, and I poke my head up without trying to expose myself to see if I see anything.
Sure. So how high up are you flying?
As high as the wall is.
Okay, it's like a mountain, so it's like a very tall. It just keeps on going up essentially, about 200 more feet or whatever. But it's just like it's a big mountainous wall that you guys are walking alongside, with a deep cliff on the left side of you. So you can go up, 60 feet or whatever if you want.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Okay, so you fly up about 60 feet, and you go up there. Go ahead and roll a perception check as you go up there. Excuse me.
4, but I get advantage, right?
For
Sanity was giving me help.
oh, sure, yeah. I guess I missed that, but yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Sandy's with him.
Okay,
8.
cool. Yeah, you're flying on up there, and you're not seeing anything within the snow that you're looking at in particular. Nothing standing out to you. And you get up about 60 feet, and as you get up there, you hear that a little bit of a scuttling kind of sound one more time, but this time it's below you. And out from the snow on the wall, you see a big cat come pouncing out from the wall and jumps over at Wilmore. Wilmore, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I need you to eat a dick.
How'd I know that was coming?
Bro.
How'd I know that was coming?
Oh! 17.
Alright.
Big muscle.
Oops, I
Big
didn't
muscles.
mean to roll that one. That was the wrong one. Sorry. He goes and pounces off the wall and swipes at you with his claws, and this massive cat just comes and pounces on you. Doesn't knock you over, but does a total of 13 points of slashing damage on you, and is pounced right in front of you.
I am so close to him. Can I use my Sentinel ability to attack this son bitch cat?
Sure thing.
Alright, son bitch cat.
And Luke Gons, as you're up there as well, you notice movement coming from your north as another one comes crawling down the mountain walls.
I rip an Eldritch Blast at it and
well,
try and not. Oh,
We're gonna go ahead and add everyone to the combat tracker.
13.
13 is a hit.
Yeah.
13.
That is 9 damage.
9 points of damage.
Son cat.
He's just a kitty cat.
With
Sorry, trying to type in my shit. It's not subtracting.
Footy tap.
There we go.
Don't
Alright.
add help.
It just wasn't doing anything. All right, so this massive crag cat comes jumping off the wall undetected from its white fur within this white snow, and it goes to pounce on Wilmore. Wilmore is able to keep his body up, but the sheer claw attack on him hits Wilmore pretty badly, and it is the guy that's north of Blue Ganj is up now. He comes running against the wall, up the
Did we
wall.
roll? Oh, I gotta roll initiative. I'm sorry, I never rolled initiative.
Is the cat
Oh,
the
yeah.
same
Yeah,
height as me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
good.
Never
Yes,
rolled initiative.
so rag,
He's
roll
still
initiative,
22.
too.
Holy crap. 17.
Nate, is that cat 60 feet up on the mountain as like me?
Yeah.
Hey.
He goes running over, and he's going to jump out of the air and try to pounce you out of the air. I need you to make a strength saving throw as well.
Well, I'll use my acting skills to make the cat noises. So here we go.
14.
14. Okay. He goes
Oh, wait,
flying
I'm sorry,
through the.
15.
It was $800 right there.
Okay.
Oh, hey. You have guidance as well. You didn't use it on the last roll. So you can throw a d4 on top of that.
He's fine right now, as that he goes to
Okay.
pounce on you and swipe at you, and you fluttering there are able to dodge right out of the way, and the cat pounces down, lands on the ground about 10 feet behind the other one, lands on all fours, and Sanity is up now.
Sanity's gonna go to Harshnag and give him the help.
Love it.
So that
Damn.
black cat is all the way down on the ground now, correct?
Yeah, the crackhead is all the way down there.
All the way down.
He's
And he's
about
also
60,
like
60 feet away from you.
Like sitting on Harshnag's back, so like no one can see him.
Okay. Yeah, he's super small, so it's pretty hard to see. All right. Up now is the yellow guy again. He's going to he's got Wilmore standing right in front of him. He takes another kind of swipe at him with his claws. Rolls a 9, and then he goes to lunge at you with a bite, and rolls a 14.
Suck it.
So he misses both of those attacks, and you are, after dodging out of the way of both of those and have this massive feline in front of you, what do you do, Wilmore?
I am going to cast level. Yeah, level 1 Dissonant Whispers on the cat that's right next to me.
Okay. That's a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 14 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. This cat, for some reason, you can tell that it's got a little bit of it's something about it's used to magic and scrying and different kinds of spells, and he's able to avoid this Dissonant Whispers from hitting him. Does he get half damage, right?
Successful throw, half damage, yeah, so it's 3 or
3.
4, I don't know.
3.
3?
Yep, round down. Yeah, it's not subtracting right now for some reason. There we go. All right. And is that your turn?
Then I am going to, with my other like free-handed action, I am going to pull out my shield with my left hand.
Okay, sure. You pull out that shield, equip that, and yeah, you're holding
so I have
that
a
now.
Shield, and then I have a free hand on my right hand.
All right, so you're not holding anything.
Yeah, Fillmore Skull's in my pocket.
Oops. All right, sounds good. Luke Gons, you're up.
Alright, so from the height that I'm at right now, I'm going to like dive bomb towards this the cat that is nearest me with my Lightbringer out in front of me and just try and stab right through it.
Okay, so you get about 50 feet down there in the round with your flying speed. You can drop down another 10 feet on the ground, and I'll let you roll an acrobatics check to make sure you don't get any damage from that.
Well then, let me ask you this: why was I able to fly 60 feet up in the air?
Because I was just saying, if it wasn't, you weren't in combat at that time.
Okay. All right. So you
I was just
acrobatics.
throwing a number out there for you to go up.
Um. Well, then how about this? I'm gonna fly 30 feet down,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna hit it with a pair of Eldritch Blast.
All right, that's fine.
I love this combat music too.
Yeah, man. I feel like I'm in like
16?
a JRPG.
16 hits, but yes, I had to give a shout out real quick to Suncraft. SON Craft. It is a Discord bot. Dude who makes it hit me up and told me we should use this in our stream. So this is our first time using it, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, so thank you,
Can't hear
Suncraft.
the music. What the hell?
Oh,
In fact,
you
it's
can't?
the first one I liked.
Suncraft.
Turn it up on the Discord voice.
It's definitely see. Okay.
All right, not a 1 on my Eldritch Blast, but a 4.
It says 16. It said 13 to hit and 16 to hit. So yeah, roll damage one more time.
Wait, did I even roll? Did I roll?
Oh no, 13 was the Lightbringer. Sorry, that was a different roll. So it's 4 damage, and then you can roll another Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah, this is
14.
awesome. Woo!
14.
Yeah,
Flash,
14
flash,
hits.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
I feel like
right.
I'm in like Final Fantasy.
Oh, 8. There we go.
8 points of damage. Very nice.
And then I'm Oh, go on.
No, you.
Look,
And then I'm gonna whip out the tentacle octopus spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Cast that right on that thing, and try and give him a good old slap with the 13.
13 will hit him.
Baba Ganoush.
You can move that to wherever you want, but
7.
yeah.
I'm
7.
gonna move it. Yep. So like in between the two.
Okay. It's not gonna be the melee of both. That's just the size of them looks like it will be, but there we go.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so Solrak, you're up now.
all right, here. First things first. Cat's coming out of nowhere and attacking my friend after I'm having a meaningful conversation with him. Piss me off here. So I'm going to rage.
Yeah, you are.
And then I'm going to swing at this bitch with one slayer here. And now it's 20 here.
Yeah, that'll hit.
My balls here. That is a 13 damage, cat.
Oof.
And,
Hefty slice into him.
I'll also use my action surge to swipe at him again here.
Awesome.
I'll swing one slayer again. That's a 19 here.
A
So
19
you're gonna
hits.
eat some more shit, cat.
Love it.
That's a 15 damage here.
Damn, son.
Cat.
And as you take these two-handed slashes down into this massive crag cat, after the second slash meets its body, you see the blood spill out from it, and it collapses and dies in front of you.
Yeah. I look at the other one. I know they don't. Actually, I can speak to animals, so I say, "You're next, kitty cat."
Meow! Alright, Harshnag is up now. He's going to hobble on over to this cat, and he's going to take his great axe and swing it at that mofo. And then definitely hits with a 26. And my dice are being slow tonight. Does a total of
Is
29.
just me, or is the tentacle hitting him to the beat?
It is. I had to watch it for 3 seconds.
It's like right on.
That's awesome. Brutus is up now. Let's see. He's just going to run up behind and gives Solrak the help action, bark up at the cat and try to scare it a little bit. And as Brutus is running up there, from behind you, Solrak, you hear some more of that kind of crawling and scratching sound, this time below the cliffs, as another one of these giant cats emerges from the cliff walls behind you.
Did you skip Harshnag's turn?
Nah, he hit that fucker for 29 damage.
Oh shit.
Just happened.
Yeah. This crag cat is up now. He's going to, let's see, Luke, you are, it was like
I'm 30 feet up.
30 feet up. Alright, so let's make that distance actually.
Attington, make sure to stick by me. If they attack you, I can sentinel here.
This
I go nowhere.
cat runs and jumps and lunges and pounces on Wilmore. I need to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Sentinel that bitch.
That's a 19.
Cool. He rolls a 21 on his claw attack.
I say shield.
Shield. The spectral shield as this giant cat comes flying at you. It just appears around you and it blocks its body from being able to hit you and attack you, and kind of just falls right in front of you once more.
And one Slayer time
yeah,
for Sentinel.
Go ahead and do that.
Let me do this. 19 here.
That's a hit.
Sweet cat. Ooh, yeah. 11 damage.
You see this cat come lunging off the wall at Wilmore, and you see the spectral shield appear around him and kind of blocks the cat, but you're already in motion to kind of avenge your buddy and try to save him from the attack of this cat. And as you slash down on him, the cat collapses and bleeds out right there.
Nah, Chaddington, that was a sweet shield, little man.
And I'm just gonna give him the old Bagger Vance, just like the 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Or the Shooter McGavin. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Sanity is up now.
Sanity's gonna dive like a bullet. He's gonna go around me. He's gonna whisk by Solrak's mane, cast help, and then he's gonna go straight into the sky. However many, it was 20 feet. He's gonna look for other fucking cats.
All right, you got a perception check. 18.
18 plus 3, so that's
Cool.
21.
Yeah, he's looking around for other cats that could be hiding out here. Doesn't see any footprints of any. Could see some from the ones that have emerged and shown, but they're very well hidden. But doesn't see any other of these cats that could be in this immediate vicinity.
All right.
And you are up now, Wilmore.
We'll give him the old 1-2 punch, the old Eldritch Blast.
Stab, stab.
Stab, stab, Eldritch Blast. At least mine has a sound effect. Give me the sound effect, please, Nathan.
All right, give me a second. Hold on.
I should have that ready all the time. The one time I called for it.
Hire a guy just to have that sound effect.
Right? Yes.
Yes. He's a little rusty.
That sounds really dangerous.
There
Yeah.
it is.
So
I did,
4
I
points of
did.
damage.
I had
Nice.
to put the oil in the Tin Man with one of those old fucking oil cans.
All right,
So,
one hits, yeah.
Because I actually just rolled a 1 on the damage, so I shoot my hand and I do the spider grip like I always do, but nothing comes out, and I look at it and I lick my wrist, and then I do it again, and then a little comes out.
Love it. Did you roll your second attack? Oh, there we go.
Number 2 is 22,
That'll hit.
and that's a big one.
Ooh, very nice, 11. As the Eldritch Blast shoots into as this cat is crawling up the wall. And, yeah, definitely looks like that hurt it pretty bad. Anything else that you want to do?
I'm good.
Luke Ganj?
Alright. I'm gonna stay put where I'm at and, yeah, do the same thing. Rip some Eldritch Blast at the last cat.
Go for it.
$11.
11 just misses as it slams into the rock right by him.
Alright,
His natural
again.
camouflage confused you a little bit. But
13.
at this time, you were able to redirect your aim bit and hit him center of mass.
Woo! And that's a 5.
5 points of damage. Very nice. This is Eldritch Blast slams into it and just kind of rides through it. You can move your tentacle 20 feet if you want.
Yep, I'll go ahead and do that. So it's going to be slapping Sanity and Brutus.
All right.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Soul Rack.
Alright. Ooh, this thing is 30 feet from me, so. All right, I'm going to. Oh, where did
I want to see you Spartan kick it. No, I'm kidding.
All right, so
Up the mountain.
I have both my sword. Oh yeah, how high up is this mountain?
You guys are up a very high expanse right now.
But like 30 feet from me and him. It says I'm at 30 feet away from him, so
Sure.
I can run that, right?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to charge at. Wait, why would I? Damn it!
Move it, dog.
Brutus is gonna move. Wilmore's gonna move slightly.
I'm
Everyone's gonna move
charge at him.
slightly.
And I'm gonna swing at this son bitch with my swords.
All right.
Did I believe someone gave me the help action?
You
Yeah.
have the help if you need it.
So that means I would get advantage, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, you get advantage, but you get it on any attack, so just use it when you want it.
Okay. Ooh, that's 21. Yeah.
That's a hit.
And that is 10 points of damage.
Slashes into it. Definitely cries out in pain. Still standing though.
Yeah. Oh, well, not for long, because it's talent time here. Oh, that's a 20! Oh, yeah!
How do you want to do it, Solrak?
Oh, God, I just sometimes I would say it sucks to be so awesome, guys, but it really doesn't. It's amazing. So, I 360 spin swing talon at this fucking cat, so his entire head just comes off, and it lands with a giant thud next to my feet. And as I'm done, I turn around and face the other guys and say, "Hey, Arshnag, do you eat cat?"
I get it. You're damn right I do.
Yeah, buddy.
I cast message to Luke Ganj and go, always takes the credits. So I also want everyone to watch the replay of this. It was silent, the music changed, and then you dropped the eat cat line. Pretty cool. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but that was
It's
really
queued up
fucking
perfectly.
cool. It was like a line end, it was quiet for a second, and then this started, and I'm happy now.
I mean, I told you guys, it's just what happens with me. Being awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, so these three massive crack cats are dead around you all now, and Sandy kind of checked out the vicinity, and it looked like the coast was clear.
Cool. Well, even though I was joking about the cat thing, Harshnag, maybe you should take one so you can eat it later. These are pretty big.
Yeah.
He does like puss.
Oh,
Yeah, buddy.
I won't say no.
Yeah. Sounds like a rock.
So you guys are you trying to get some meat from it, Solrak?
I'm good because I still got plenty of rock meat.
Alright.
Trying to get some meat.
Yeah, Harshnag, he kind of just like bends over and rips one like a bit of meat off of the one and kind of chews on that a little bit. I think that'll hold me over for the journey.
I feel like we're always hungry.
It's a lot of
Like
traveling
always.
we do.
Always eating meat.
You do 30 miles of travel a day, you get quite the appetite, little man.
It's cold.
Well,
yeah.
that's fair, my friend. I give him a quick look over for anything that's not meat related.
Yeah, you look over. You can tell it's just these cats essentially, and they have fur
We're
and
in the middle of the fucking snow mountain.
yeah,
Oh,
nothing
look,
too serious.
A broccoli tree.
Mhm.
So, piece of broccoli.
We do need some broccoli in our diet, gentlemen. That's all I'm saying. It's a little bit more fiber.
Yeah, because this area is flourishing with broccoli.
Yes.
It's actually if you look under here under this rock, it's covered and shut the fuck up. It's everywhere. It's all under here. I haven't seen more of this ever. in my
I
life.
did not add that to the map.
Well, maybe we can
I'm
find
just-
some fun guys.
I'm just scrubbing my hand through the snow and say, see all this?
Always ganging up on the bird.
Hey, Solrak, if you're taking the lead, why don't you make sure try to keep an eye out.
It's true. And,
We don't need any more of them crack cats coming out.
Sure, for sure. And Bird.
I fly down.
Perfect. maybe Chattington, maybe have Sanity stay up in the air. For more of them.
How long does the help action last, by the way?
It's supposed to be just for like in
6
combat.
seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
like
like
it's for like the
seconds.
next.
Yeah, one
It's like a,
action.
whatever trigger.
Yeah, it's one action, so it's like 6 seconds or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, I can absolutely do that. It's just basically, if Sanity's sitting on your shoulder, you have like the permanent help action. But
All right.
I mean, yeah, he can fly. He could fly a little bit ahead of us and maybe call it 20, 30 feet in the air. And I will be casting guidance on whoever's in the front, though.
Be up front. That's good.
Yeah, so I'll just repeatedly be casting guidance on Solrak. Sanity will be, 10 feet in front of us, 20, 30 feet up, just looking around.
All right. So you guys continue on then with this kind of formation going.
Yeah, I think.
Cool.
Yes, him in the back. And yeah.
So
The old 131.
It's been about 2 hours of travel so far. You guys continue on along this this treacherous, steep, kind of perilous, windswept mountains, and the snow begins to fall heavier and heavier, and you continue on, and it still just continues to fall harder and harder as you guys go on. And after a few hours on this perilous journey, you guys keep on moving up ahead. It's about 2 more hours now after this specific encounter. You said Sanity is like pushing 20 feet ahead and watching. Let me,
Yeah, he's like 20 feet ahead, 20 feet up.
I don't think I have him out here. Let me drop him.
Perception.
And
Yeah, it's right about there. Yeah, that's perfect.
cool. All right. So you guys continue moving on, and you're still like going through this mountain pass. You have this deep cliff going off your side here, and Sanity gets up ahead, and
And I switch guidance to Sanity off of Solrak.
cool. And when Sanity gets a little bit further ahead on this expanse, can hear some like coming from around this corner, like around here, some vocalization, like some sort of grunts and stuff.
He'll immediately go down, fly on my shoulder, and go, squawk, words ahead. Shh, guys, I think there may be some humanoid creatures up ahead, so we may want to quiet down a little bit.
Got it. So, perhaps we should sneak around them here.
Are we in like a corridor? Looks like we're like...
You guys are like on a pretty much you're like stuck on the edge of a cliff on a mountain pass right now. You like have to like keep on spiraling around this mountain eventually till you get to the temple.
Well, I can do a little scouting with Sanity here to see what the story is. If you guys
Sounds
are
good.
okay. All right. Well, give me 1 second. My eyes roll back in the head, and I just fall flat on the ground, and Sanity goes over here.
Okay, Sanity starts flying up there with you being able to see through his eyes. You're kind of flapping your wings and flying through this cold breeze and through the heavy snowfall. And you start hearing that like grunting, the vocalizations. They sound familiar. They don't sound like to you these barbarians that you heard just the day before and in the cave 2 days ago. They sound like they're coming from an orc. And you fly up a little bit further up, and you see a trail of about 6 different orcs. One of them riding an axe beak at the head, just all kind of in a single file line and trailing up this mountain pass.
All right, and then so Sanity just kind of swoops back over, perches over here on the ledge so they can't see him, and then I unroll my eyes. Go, gentlemen, there does appear to be some orcs. There's about 6 orcs, single file. Seems to be they may be going to the. Is what's the giant's name again? Shit.
Snack.
Harshnag. Is the end of this trail the Oracle period?
Yeah, there's not much else up here besides the Eye of the Allfather.
So they'd be going down this way to see the Eye of the Allfather.
Yeah, you said they're orcs.
Yes, sir.
Kind of just scratches his head. Yeah, not sure about that.
Interesting.
How high is the cliff to the north of us?
It's another like just it's a tall spire. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's like on like the edge.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen. I mean, I think we either follow these orcs to the Allfather to see what's going on, or we just kill them. What do you think?
I think we just fuck them up.
I don't know. I actually say we should just follow them. Stay put for a bit.
You're always hesitant, huh? Aren't you, Solrak?
No, I just feel like, strategically speaking, it would be good to find out why the fuck they're going there, huh?
I mean, I imagine the same reason as us. And they're probably just in our way.
Solrak, are you? Was your character be like wondering why they would be going up there? Yeah, you can roll a wisdom check if you want.
Five. So I'm just...
5. No. So Wilmore tells you that there's orcs up here, and Solrak, what were the last orcs you remember?
Max orcs, I remember. I don't remember. My memory is hazy with orcs. Let's just say I don't remember anything positive with them.
Yeah, you could relay that to them then.
All right. Well, I did.
Sure.
Because you guys just heard me.
Could I have told through sanity, like, are they similar to the orcs that attack Fendolin?
You can make a perception check with that. Or investigation if you're trying to like completely perception, or other one's fine.
I'm gonna do perception because I have +4 on that one. 19.
With the 3 like kind of orcs, and then there's 2 of them that look a little bit like buffer, and then one that's riding in Axebeak. They do remind you somewhat of these orcs from Phandalin that invaded the town with the fire giants.
Well, gentlemen, I think these people may have been part of the attack on Fendolin.
You guys are kind of slowly trailing them right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
everyone roll a stealth check for me with advantage because you're pretty far behind.
I just rolled 20, so I'm just gonna call that.
10.
Yeah, that's cool. 10, 10.
11 was my
11.
highest one.
All right. Cool. You guys are kind of stay far behind them, and you're trailing them, and just kind of watching. And as they go around like different corners, you kind of follow them and stay closer to the mountainside to stay in a little bit of cover as you can. And Luke Ganj kind of like kicks up a rock as he gets up to the wall a little bit closer, and it scuttles up across the path, and the orc in the back stops in his trail right there, and kind of looks back. You guys all kind of like do like the Scooby-Doo, like where you put your shoulders against the wall and hide real quick. And
I cast a minor illusion of snow in front of us.
Sure. Just like snowfall,
No.
or
Just like Scooby-Doo, this is going from tallest to shortest.
or like a wall of snow in front of you.
And
Just like, because I mean it's snowing, right?
Sure,
Is it
yeah.
snowing here?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
like it's just It just looks a little further. Like it's just a lot of snow around us.
Okay. Yeah, but this orc, he stops and kind of like looks around to see if he can see where this sound came from, and the rest of his crew gets a little bit further ahead of him, and he looks back and notices that they're getting too far ahead of him, so he just kind of pays it no mind and keeps on hustling up behind them.
Well,
Next bird.
first off, bird. What the fuck?
Sorry, I guess I'm not the stealthiest, even though I can fly.
Hey, bro, but why wouldn't you just fly? just stay slightly above the snow.
Actually, what? Yeah,
So are we?
I think we gotta kick these guys' ass, guys.
Could they be going to the Oracle to kill her? Him? Them? Or the proper
It's
pronoun?
not exactly
They, them.
how it works. But you said that they did you mention that the fire
Yeah.
to them about the fire giants and everything?
I told them the attack on Fendolin.
Okay. If you say that they're working with fire giants, then they're heading up here. They must be doing the bidding of Zalto or the fire giants.
Well,
Oh.
I think
In that case, maybe we should kill them.
I mean, maybe we see if we take. I mean, there is one leading the pack on a bird. Maybe we take him hostage. Harshnag speaks giant. Do you speak orc by chance, Harshnag? Does anybody here speak orc? Don't you speak orc, Solrak?
I speak Elvish. Common.
Sorry, I haven't been around enough orcs for me to pick up the tongue.
If you need someone to say some shit in Elvish, I got you.
Note to self.
I can say, sweet lad. Hello.
We have a tongues. What is doesn't tongues let us speak anything?
Yeah, you have a spell scroll, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, maybe we just kill him then. Or we see if we can get, maybe take the one on the bird hostage.
How do we plan on doing that with him being in the front?
Well, we just, when you hit him, don't kill him.
I got an idea. I fly along below the cliff, maybe with sanity. And once I get about to the front, why don't you guys cause a distraction for everyone to turn around to look at you? Next thing you know, bada bing, bada boom. I'm behind the orc.
This sounded very convoluted just to end with bada bing, bada boom, cat.
Bada bing, bada boom. I tell you what I can do.
Dumbass of the group.
I may be able to sort something out here. Hypnotic pattern, 120. You know what? I think maybe you may have something there. I may be able to create a very good distraction. But
I
if it
love
goes south, you are by yourself in front of everybody.
Well,
And
like I said, I can fly and just fly away.
As you guys
Okay.
continue following up behind them and seeking to stay out of their sight, make one more stealth check with advantage. You have the
There we
cover
go,
of
nat
the,
20.
of the howling wind.
15
Rear sneaky.
and a 4.
12.
12. Okay. So you guys continue on, and still like pressing up behind them, keeping far enough that you're out of their sight and out of their hearing distance, but close enough that you can kind of keep an eye on where they're traversing and what they're doing.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I mean, if you're ready, I'm ready, and
Let's do it.
I say, if you see bad stuff happen, let me know, and I turn invisible.
All right.
And I fly down below this cliff area.
Okay, cool. Kind of staying like below the like floor level.
Correct.
Cool. Solrak, what are you doing?
Uh, shit, I didn't really think this through. Me and Brutus
Mhm.
are going to try to sneak, kind of stay against the wall, I guess, really. There's nothing really I can do. And just keep tracking them behind and wait for the signal.
Sure.
And keep Harshnag with us, too.
Yeah, I'm essentially gonna look for a place far away from them, like 100 feet away from them, or from the last guy, where I can quickly duck, like a place that's like already half cover. That as soon as I cast a spell, I can just duck directly behind, so no one can see me.
Sure. Let's see. Give me a perception check or investigation if you can find something like that. Yeah, you find something small enough for you to, big enough and small enough for you to be able to hide behind and get a little bit of cover if you were to cast something and dive behind it.
All right, so I look to see where Luke Ganj is.
I continue to fly forward. So I guess, if possible, I'm like right around there.
Sure. Make another stealth check if you're like getting kind of parallel with them.
Do I still have advantage?
Sure.
Cool. Oh, 10.
10? Okay. No, the howling winds kind of emulates the similar sound of your flying of your wings, so it's kind of submerged in hidden behind it. And yeah, kind of get up there stealthily enough.
All right, I cast Enemies Abound on the last orc, and then I immediately hide.
Oh god.
And then I move up a little bit more to be in front of where that first guy is.
Okay. Very nice. And I have to do a wisdom, right? Or is it what's it, intelligence or wisdom? Enemies inbound.
Oh, it's intelligence 14.
Okay.
Then I guess, yeah, I'm not invisible anymore, but I'm behind a thing.
All right. That is an 8.
What happens, Nathan?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. There's no
Um,
giant with us, though.
So, tell me what you do,
Yeah.
Omar.
So essentially, I cast Enemies Abound on him. What is that? Is that material as well? Enemies Abound. No, it's just, yeah. So I have my shield. I cast Enemies Abound. I immediately duck underneath the rock or whatever it is, and kind of like put the shield on top of my head, and I just listen. And or no, I do that, and then my eyes roll back in my head, and Sanity's up here, kind of flies over and just kind of sees what's going on.
All right. As you cast the spell and then quickly duck and hide behind this rock and cover yourself with the shield, Luke Ganj and Silrak from peeking around the corner, you see this orc in the back kind of stop in his tracks for a second. He's got his great axe wielding in his right hand, and you see him slowly pick it up and kind of grip it tightly. And all the other orcs, they're continuing on their path and walking up this mountain pass. And the one in the back starts gaining a little bit of speed. And he starts charging at the one closest to him. And you
While
guys,
this is happening, I just cast message to just repeatedly to everybody, just wait.
you see this orc raise his great axe down at the one that's directly in front of him. He doesn't notice that it's coming down at him as he slices down this great axe. He hits right on his armor on his shoulder, and right in the spot where it looks like maybe this orc had like a little bit of extra protection. And orc turns around and kind of shoves the other one, and you hear a little bit of arguing in orc. And the one, once more, the orange one picks up his axe, and he goes to swing it at this guy, and he hits him directly in the sternum, right in the chest, and he does 11 points of slashing damage on him. As you guys now see this, that was a big hit. This orc kind of bleeding out, looking very confused as to why this other one is swinging at him. He now goes and takes a swing right back at him, and and he orcs are aggressive fucking beast. They don't give up. He hits him for 6 points of damage, and at that point, let me just reread. Does enemies bound change at any point? Like,
I don't think so.
Okay.
You reach immune to being frightened on a failed save. Target loses ability to distinguish friend from foe. All creatures.
yeah, I think
repeats
it's just the one
saving-
minute, right?
no,
Or-
it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself. Like I said, each time the target takes damage, it can
Okay,
repeat the saving
so
throw.
he gets hits with this attack, and you see him like Luke Ganj and Solrak. You see him like kind of thinking to himself a bit. And he goes and picks up the axe one more time, and he swings it back. Did you guys see I rolled a -1?
Oh my god.
He swings it one more time at this other axe. Oh, or at this other I'm sorry, I didn't roll it to hit. With this other orc. Come on, go away. None of these were to hit rolls. I'm sorry. And he hits him. Yep, for a total of 8 damage, and this hits him right in the neck and goes across his neckline, across his Adam's apple, and you just see blood splurting out at this orc. The 2 or the 3 that are in front of him, the one that's closest now, starts noticing this commotion because all this happens within 10 seconds right here. And looks back and sees that this orc is lying there dead, the other one with his axe in his hand, and he looks very confused about what's happening. And as this other one with a thirst for blood just goes up and goes to keep on attacking at this guy. And he fucking crits. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. That's the attack ever.
And he goes up and he just fucking kills that guy in one attack. Oh, I'm sorry, I killed the wrong guy. But
Yes, our boy's still up.
Orange is still up.
Mike Tyson's still up.
There we go. And now he's got the attention of these other 2 larger ones. Why is he red though on my screen? He should be. There we go.
He doesn't have excellent.
All right, so and he keeps on moving up. This Orog, he sees him coming up and he's ready for the attack. And with a higher dexterity, he gets a attack in first on him. Hits him with a 16. And slashes down on him and kills him in one singular great axe slash. And these 3 orcs now lying there, bleeding out in the white snow. You got the 2 larger orcs, and then the leader riding this axe beak up ahead. The one large orc that just had a slash down yells back in orc at him, and they all kind of heed and stop for a moment. And the leader takes a moment, looks a bit surprised and shocked, and he lifts his leg off of the axe beak and walks off of it and starts looking around at the bloody bodies and the scene. And you see a little bit of a communication happening between them.
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion over here by Sanity, like in front of them, and I am going to make their orc sound there, and then Sanity's gonna make the orc sound as well. So it sounds like there's two orcs.
So Sandy makes that like kind of orc sound from over there. You make the minor illusion that makes it sound like that, and he mimics it as well. And they quickly look over, and wait 1 second. Yeah, they see Sanity up on the mountainside there, and just kind of the leader kind of points over at it and like kind of at the other ones and just looks a bit confused. Doesn't order them over there or anything, but makes note.
While they're looking at the mountainside, I poke my head up and ever so quietly whisper first level command flee to that bird creature.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then poke my head back down.
Love it. That's intelligence as well, right?
That's wisdom 12.
Wisdom. Okay. Awesome. Let's see.
I cast message to Solrak and say, make sure you take credit for all that's going on right now. Like,
Oh, I'm already doing it. I'm writing it in my memoir. Chapter 14. The time I tricked these orcs into finest logo.
So Luke Gans speaks this one word command to the Axbeak to flee, and the Axbeak kind of hears this voice in its head and just kind of like shudders a bit, kicks its feet into the snow and kicks back some gravel and kind of pecks down at the snow a bit and kind of pays it no mind at all.
Damn it.
Yeah, I rolled a 19. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
all right. I don't know how far are we. 45
Solrak,
feet?
what are you
Nice.
doing? Other than writing your memoir.
I'm still staying put, quietly waiting.
Okay.
All right, I peek my head out again, and I cast Fairy Fire on all three of them.
Okay.
Less the bird, obviously.
Not me though.
Or I guess, oh no, it's 20 feet, right? Yeah, I guess I technically hit the bird as well. I mean, it's no harm. Yeah, 25 feet, or that's 20 feet.
So we'll.
Oh yeah, I should be able to get the bird.
That's what you can get right there.
That's what I can get. Okay, then yeah, those three.
All right, and that is a Dex save.
It's a Dex 14.
Okay. So this is for the leader. He rolls a 17, and then this will be for black, and the next one will be for orange. He rolled a 14 and an 8. So 8. You cast this fairy fire out in the direction of all these orcs, and immediately this one in the back starts glowing with this radiant glow. What color is your glow?
It is a indigo purple.
Indigo purple.
Sorry, I don't see color.
I'm sorry.
Well, then
you're
you need to get
colorblind.
that checked out, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's purple.
Ah, my eyes!
and as soon as that hits, I stand up and I Eldritch Blast the shit out of him twice.
All right. Let me see. It's a fairy fire. Is how big of a thing? Is it 15 feet? Or no? Does it cause any light, or is it just it's just
Like
lit
they
up?
glow,
Yeah.
or dim light in a 10-foot radius. But I mean, like they're the only ones you get
So that's
advantage
perfect then.
against.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you jump up out of here. They all look back at him as he starts glowing. Don't see you appear out from behind this rock, and you shoot off some Eldritch Blast with advantage.
Oh, let's see here. Oh, scroll. There it is. First one is 17 to hit, and 18. So I guess that both those. I guess that hit.
Yeah. Both of those hit. Actually, just 18 hits.
18 in. All right, so that's the first one. So that's 8. And then the second one is 23.
And that's a
And
hit.
just for that, that's 10. So I'll take the hit. Ooh, that's a 5.
All right. These Eldritch blasts shoot out in the direction of this Orog, and just hit its body on impact right as these other two are looking at him for glowing with this purple glowing light. And they see this Eldritch blast shoot out, and they immediately turn around, and they see you standing there, Wilmore.
And I am going to duck down behind my cover and just scream, "Now!"
I cast Armor of Agathis at the second level.
Okay. That's cool.
And then when they turn around, I try and stealthily like jump behind where that big bird creature thing is.
Okay. You roll a stealth check to do that. Solrak, if you want to get an action in real quick, we'll let you do that too, but we're about to jump into initiative.
19.
Cool. Yeah,
Okay.
you get up there, you're able to stealthily hide behind that axe beak. Yeah.
And I'm gonna. Can I throw my Hexblade Curse on the big guy? It's a bonus action.
Sure, I'll let you.
Yeah, so I did 2 cantrips and bonus action.
I'm going to tell Harshnag the hand signal, stay put, and in Brutus, we're gonna move over right behind Chaddington. Everybody's distracted.
All right, perfect. And that we're gonna go ahead and start initiative there with sanity.
We gotta roll initiative, don't we?
Did you guys not? Yeah, you guys.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, you rolled sanity. Perfect. Let's see,
Yeah,
so
and Solrak roll initiative also.
Well,
So I can do 50. You're too far, Luke.
And once again, this battle music is brought to you by Suncraft.
Suncraft.
Not the moon. It's the sun.
Crafted the sun with
But it's also
metal.
like sun, like a offspring.
You guys can't see me right now, but I'm like doing some epic slashing and bashing pre-moves right now, and it's all because of this epic music. So shout out, Starcraft, you rock.
I love it. All right, sanity up first. What's the spirit bird doing?
Who's getting help? Wilmore's getting help, and then he's gonna peek up right over here.
Okay. Up next is this the orange guy who's glowing. A little bit pissed off about all this action that just happened. Not noticing Luke Ganj coming up behind him. He's going to. How far can I go? Oh, that's right. I forgot that they can do that. He runs all the way up to Wilmore.
Oh shit.
And yep, he sure will. Probably yours. And he's going to chop at you with his great axe with a 25 to hit.
And hold on. 25 to hit. It'll
still hit.
Is it tie goes to the runner?
Yep, tie goes to the roll.
All right. I'm good
I'm
then.
going to defend you, don't worry.
But the second roll is a 23 to hit.
I'll take it on that one.
You'll shield that one, or
Yeah, I'll shield the second one.
okay. The first hit does 9 points of slashing damage on you. All right, and
I'm going to attack him.
absolutely.
Unslayer!
Let's get you right next to him, actually.
That's a 13.
13 just hits his armor, but dings. As you can tell, that they have this heavy plate armor underneath of them.
But you have an advantage on that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll advantage. You are correct, because he is all fairly fired up.
Good job
that's
doing
a
that. I
22.
probably would have forgot that.
Yeah, and that hits with a
That's
22.
11 damage.
11 points of damage slashing into him. Very nice. Love it. Luke Ganj.
All right. So without this axe beak realizing I'm right behind him, I'm gonna try and stab right through him with my Lightbringer.
A
Oh
little bit of
yeah,
bird on bird action.
yeah, baby.
Yeah.
And
Oh my god. Yep, that hits. Pierces right through its
one.
feathery sternum. You see it go through its neck and out the back.
Oh, that is 17 damage.
Yeah, dude. You see the blood splurting out, and it looks like its head drops down, and it has just like one last breath in it.
And I'm gonna go with the Lightbringer again here. And 10.
10. As it goes and drops its neck, you go to pierce again, and you just miss, kind of scuff the side of it, and unfortunately, aren't unable to pierce through him.
Aye, all right.
That's your turn.
That is my turn.
Harshnag kind of stands back there and yells up at Solrak, "You guys, you got it up there? Should I stay?"
Hey, bring it on, Harshay!
Don't gotta tell me twice. And he starts running on up there. Let's see, he is how far?
It's like 30 feet, right?
40 feet, and that is his running speed. So he gets on up there and he slashes down at this motherfucker, hits him, with a 25, and does. This battle music is badass.
I love it so much.
23 points of damage. And this guy, the sheer weight and brute force of Harshnag's great axe swing, looks like he's about to get crushed down to the ground, but this he's got a bit of strength left in him, and he holds his ground just a little bit, but looks super fucking weak. I'm not gonna swing with advantage on that, cause whatever. You're up now, Wilmore.
I'm gonna try to take this guy out with the first one. Eldritch Blast.
It'll be
17.
it'll have to be a regular roll right now because you are close to him with a ranged attack, which will be a disadvantage. So it'll negate that advantage and just be a regular attack, regular roll. But 17 misses, unfortunately.
All right, then. Thorax got him. I'm gonna shoot at the main guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do non-lethal damage.
Okay, sure.
16.
16 misses.
Oh, but I got help from Bird.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and use that if you want.
15.
15 will also miss. And anything else for you?
Gonna give myself a high five.
Solrak, you're up.
All right. Well, first things first. It's rage time here.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam. Since I used a sentinel attack to save Chaddington, does that count against me if I wanted to use a reckless attack? Since technically it's my first real attack.
No. The reckless will
could
be
use
for
that.
this first attack on this round.
Sweet. So I'm good. I can use it.
Yeah, if you wanted to use reckless, sure thing.
All right. So I'm gonna attack this one right in front of me.
It'll just give whoever attacks you in the next round advantage on that next attack against you also.
That's cool.
But yeah, you're not near anyone other than him, so it's all good.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing. So I'll hit him with one Slayer. Advantage. It's a 19. So
19
my
does hit.
Let me see in case I get a crit. Oh yeah, it's a crit.
Yeah, don't even need to roll damage then because you just slash through him with his massive force from the old one long slayer, and this orc just falls down to the ground. His tusks fall face first into the earth, and you just see this pool of blood spill out around him.
I've been waiting to use reckless attack for the perfect moment, and the fact that it just worked is awesome.
That is awesome.
All right, so I'm good. What?
You could. Oh yeah. I guess that's it. Do you want to move though? Get a little bit closer to them or anything, or are you just gonna stay there?
I'm good. I don't want to
All right, Brutus is up now. He's gonna stay by his dude Solrak's side and bark up at you, give you a little bit of help on your next attack also. This orc is up now. He hears the commotion of the axe beak cry out and see Luke Ganj behind the blade that's doing the damage, so he goes running on up to him and he's going to swing at you with his great axe. And that's a crit.
I'm gonna use my
Crit's hit no matter what.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use
you got
my
your knife.
yeah.
Your what?
My fuck, what's it called?
It's an amulet, isn't it?
Yeah, the Guardian Emblem.
Oh yeah,
So that's
yeah.
a regular hit. So I will take one of those charges away. So it's just a regular hit. But he
Love
also
it.
takes 10 cold damage from second level armor of Agathis.
Love it. Okay, so he gets 10 points of damage from Armor Agathis. It's a regular hit. He's going to swing that attack at you right now. Let's see what it does. It's 9 points of slashing damage on you.
Nice.
And as he slashes down, he feels this freezing cold energy kind of just go through him as he like, gets right into contact with you. And yeah, you definitely hurt him from that. The axe beak is up now, though. Oh, I'm sorry. He's gonna swing at you one more time. I got confused for a second. 17
That just hits.
just hits.
But then he takes another 10 cold damage.
Yes. And you get 10 temp also, right? With armor,
Yep.
Agathis?
Correct. So I've already added that. So I have 46 health out of my 45.
Love it. Okay. Oh yeah, I see that now. So he swings that damage. Nice, fool. Does 16 slashing, and he takes 10 more points of cold damage. Awesome though. This axe beak, he's going to just peck at you with his beak with the last bit of energy that he has in him.
I considered a melee.
It is.
Okay, cool.
Misses you with an 11.
Gotcha.
And now the leader is up.
Does he take cold damage too?
The
Yeah,
leader?
but he missed.
Or
No,
the
he missed,
axe
yeah.
beak? Yeah, no, he missed the
Yeah,
attack.
he has to hit.
He is going to run all the way up to step over the body of this guy here, and he's going to swing at Wilmore with his great axe.
Everybody hating on Willie.
I'll sentinel him. Don't worry.
Is 17.
17. No. I got my
Yes.
shield up.
And you see him, actually, while he was running over there also, he pulls out this horn, and he blows into the horn, and you see all the other orcs kind of like, or I guess it's just the one other one now, kind of like nod and pay attention to that, and kind of gets like amped up from that, and he takes one more swing at you. 21 to hit. You put up
Nice.
the shield. You put up the
I
shield
get
this
2
round.
sentinel heads for that then, or what?
No, one.
Oh yeah, I did.
You
Or,
put up
or
the
no, but it doesn't it end on my turn? Did I do it before or after my turn? Who
shield.
hit me first?
It hasn't been this whole turn of. It hasn't been a full round of combat yet. I feel like it lasts until your turn starts again, right?
Yes, until the start of my next turn.
So that you have a 25 AC right now, then.
Oh yeah then.
So you are protected from that. He swung a 21.
Ping ping, bitch.
All right, and
Sentinel hit was a 16. I don't know if that hits.
16 misses. Okay, Sanity is up now, top of the round.
Sanity's going to.
Wait. Did I get to use the help action on the sentinel hit?
If you want to use it right then, sure.
Right, I will.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Damn it.
11 misses also, yeah.
Move on.
Sandy's gonna sweep around to stay out of opportunity attack range and just kind of peek on Harshnag's back, give him help.
Harshnag kind of taps him, acknowledges his presence. Lucan, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm gonna swing Lightbringer at the Orog.
All right.
Let's see. That's an 11, but I'm gonna use Channel Divinity Guided Strike.
That's a hit
So
then.
+10. Yep.
Nice.
Alright. So 17 on him.
Woo! Very nice. Still standing after you pierce the Lightbringer into him, pull it back out. He kind of grabs the wound. You see the fear in his eyes.
And I'm coming back with the Lightbringer on him. 18?
18 just hits, man.
Yeah. Let's end this bitch. Oh, 15.
And he falls down to his knees, bleeding out in front of you.
Thank you, Armor Bagathus.
Anything else for you?
Mm-hmm.
No, that is it.
Cool. Yeah, I've told you.
Actually, I am sorry. I am gonna use my I'm gonna harness my divine power, and just utter a quick little prayer and regain one of my second level spell slots.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay, and that's your turn. Harshnag up now with the help action. He's going to swing down with his great axe at this dude. He hits him with a 26. And does 30 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
Yeah. Hefty. Harshnag.
Heavy.
He just kind of laughs as he does that, getting real pleasure and enjoyment from this. Wilmore, you're up.
Level 2 Dissonant Whispers, non-deadly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go, don't kill him, gentlemen, as I cast it. And that's a 14 Wisdom save.
He rolls an 8.
So that is
30
9
feet away.
damage, and I mean, like, do I get an opportunity attack too? Because like, do we all get opportunity attacks?
You can punch him.
Yeah, but I mean, Solrak, Harshnag, and I mean, does Brutus get one too?
Brutus,
Brutus behind him.
won't get one, but yeah, they will get one.
Alright,
I'll
so
punch
we
him.
don't want to kill him, so I'll do non-lethal. But
Yeah, not lethal for me as
Slayer.
well. 9.
A 9 is a miss. A 9 is a miss. Where's Harshnag?
Echo.
Yeah. And Harshnag misses too.
Oh, that was a waste.
What are the odds of that?
It's
Seriously,
30 attack.
seriously.
1 in 3 people have herpes hair.
it was 9 damage from the Dissonant though.
Yeah. It's in the chat.
Cool.
Yeah, it's 9.
Anything else for you?
I guess now that he ran away, it's gonna. I'm good.
All right. Solrak, you're up.
Ooh, alright. First, it's one Slayer time. Non-lethal. 15?
15. Oh, are you running up to him?
I totally thought he would. Oh, duh, because he got kicked off. Yeah, sorry. Running up to him.
Oh, good. Yeah. So 15 misses though.
Okay, and now it's talent time. Not the same, but I'm not trying to kill things. Unlethal. It's 19 here.
A 19 hits. Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Let's delete these guys.
And that's 12 damage here.
Very nice. 12 damage. Okay. Yeah, you slash into him. He's got this massive great axe in his hand, and he looks at you and kind of grunts with his 2 like tusk-like fangs hanging out from his mouth, and just kind of like gives you this stern, intimidating look.
I eat intimidation for breakfast here.
Yeah, you do. All right. Brutus is up now. He sees you run up there, and he's gonna follow up behind and just continue barking. Give you the help. Axebeak is up. He's going to just continue trying to peck at you, Luke Ganj. Misses with a 12, and as he misses, he just takes the opportunity to run by you and try to run away.
And I'm gonna take an opportunity attack on him.
Go for it.
19.
19 hits.
Fuck this act, Pete.
Yeah, you thought. Oh, get out of here with 15 damage.
And as he goes running away, you just like don't even look at him or acknowledge him. Just pierce the Lightbringer over to your side, and it connects in his body, and it just falls down and trips into the snow and face dives and kind of skids like 3 feet. And he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to the leader. He's got Soul Rack right there. He's just, let's see. He's gonna take a massive swing at you. Hits with a 20. And he's going to raise his axe one more time, and he's going to swing down again. Misses with a 13 on the second one. It does 22 points total of slashing damage, so 11 on you because you're raging.
Yeah.
Okay. And he just kind of like grunts again and tries to intimidate you from you know, fighting him or thinking that you have any chance at defeating him.
Well, I give him, you know, guys, in Ace Ventura, or no, in Dumb and Dumber, actually, when Lloyd's driving and he's like falling asleep behind the wheel, and he has this dream where he's in the restaurant with the girl he loves, and he has this fight with the waiter in the Chinese restaurant, and basically the waiter like kicks him down, and then he like sits back up like, oh! Then he looks.
Nope,
at,
I've never seen that before in
wipes
my
the
life.
blood. Yeah, that's what I just did.
Awesome. Sanity is up now.
She's just gonna squawk into Harshnag's ears, "Don't kill him! Don't kill him!" And then cast a help action.
All right, Luganj.
So I'm gonna let out a big old mean, intimidating call after whooping up on this Orog and Axebeak as I fly Lightbringer first towards this dude and try and hit him with some non-lethal damage with my Lightbringer.
All right, go for it.
12.
A 12 is a miss.
And then we'll try again. Oh, nat 20.
That hits.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 19.
3. Shouldn't it be Oh yeah, that's right. You're right because you're glowing one. So 19. I forgot about that extra damage.
Yep.
19.
Yeah, because I always get 2 d8s.
Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, big damage as you pierce into him. He's got his back towards you right now, so you kind of sneak up behind him, pierce right through him, and he cries out this orcish cry. And he's now notices that he's flanked. He's got 2 people on each side of him.
Yep, and then now that I have another second level spell slot, I'm gonna whip out the tentacles and try and hit him with that. Oh, 22!
Oh, slap.
22 hits.
Say non-lethal.
Not. Yeah. Oh, I said that at the beginning of my turn.
Yeah.
5.
5 points of slap damage. All right. Cool. Anything else for you?
Slap damage. You say slap damage?
I did.
Fuck, man. And that's it. Yeah, I like that slap damage.
Slap.
Only Solrak has resistance against slap damage.
He does,
Oh.
and tickle damage.
He likes it.
Harshnag comes running all the way up as far as he can. He's just out of range from being able to strike at him, unfortunately, though. And brings us to Wilmore.
Alright, I'll just go up so I'm not shooting through Harshnag. And non-lethal, Eldritch Blast. 1. Nat 20.
Yeah, that hits. always hits.
Boom. Oh, and it rolls a 2, so I'll take. What is it? Is it
Just
8
add
plus 4 plus?
10 because they're d10s, so 10 plus 4 plus 3, so 17.
Oh, nice. 17.
Eldritch Blast hits him. You see this energy writhing through him, and he still stands as he's kind of convulsing in place.
Oh no, and then plus 3 on that because he is hexed. Right? What's the hex? Yeah, the hex is plus 3 damage.
So
bonus
20
rolls.
total.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. So still standing.
Eat it. And then number 2 is 21.
21's a hit.
And then that is 8.
8. And with this one, you see the force energy hit his body, and he grabs to like where it connected on him, and he falls down to one knee, holding his chest, and he slowly slumps down and falls over on the ground.
Nice.
Are you incapacitated?
Yeah, he's unconscious.
All right. I guess.
Let's tie him up.
Yep. I go. Time up. Let's time up.
Wait, he's unconscious?
Yeah, he is at 0 HP. He's not dead, but he's unconscious right now.
I got the rope, I believe. Yes, I got 50 feet of rope.
All right. Whoops, I just deleted him.
Yes. Tie him up, and then I'll lay one of my hands on him.
I think if can I just use a healer's kit to wake him up?
Save the healer's kit.
Dude, I have like 30 of them because I bought way too many.
Yeah, and each one of those gets 10 uses. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought 5 because I thought each one was a single use, and so I have like 50 uses. Because I'm a fucking idiot.
That's a little much. Yeah.
That's why.
It'd be like
You
that.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna tie him up, and then you can use a healer's kit on him.
It'll wake him up though, right?
It should.
No, he go ahead and you tie him up with this this rope. Why don't you make a dex check, Solrak?
Alright. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, a 7.
7. Yeah, so you go ahead and you start tying him up as best as you can with these knots. Get some rope around his wrist and some around his feet and his ankles, and you stand up and kind of brush your hands off. You're like, yeah, I think we got him good here.
I check the ties. I kind of give each one a little shimmy and a little shake, make sure he's nice and lined in.
Yeah, you can make another dex check if you want.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So you kind of look over the knots a bit, and you kind of give Solrak the eyebrow, like, where the fuck did you learn your Boy Scouts? So you tighten everything up a bit. You actually give one of them like a specialty, like sailor's knot that you learned somewhere along your travels, and it's nice and tight, and it doesn't seem like he's gonna budge.
All right, so I go, well, gentlemen, let the fun commence, and I pull out spell scroll with tongues on it, and cast it on myself.
And I have my Lightbringer pointed at my neck for when he comes to wake up.
Okay. Make an Arcana with advantage, Wilmore.
10.
You are
And
fine.
I cast. Okay, I'm good. Let's say I cast guidance and help him myself.
You
I
are
forgot
fine.
to do that. It actually would have been a good time for me to use my story that I had. But okay, so I do that, and then at the same time, because that doesn't take, well, it doesn't matter if it takes concentration. I also cast Comprehend Languages. So
Okay.
I can now hear and speak anything, right?
We can't use them in conjunction together. I don't think it would work like that. Well, let's see. Is one
Neither has-
concentration? Not is.
I mean, Comprehend isn't.
Okay,
For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
okay, yeah, I think
And
you're
then
fine. I thought tongues was for some reason, but I don't think it actually is. It lasts an hour. So yeah, you
Yeah.
pretty much you have that ability right now. Yeah.
All right, so I can understand him. So we wake his ass up.
All right. Yeah, you begin trying to wake him up out of this unconscious state, and he kind of opens up his eyes begrudgingly and sees all of you surrounding him and kind of looking at him, and just gets kind of aggressive with you at first.
Hey, my friends, calm down. We're here to talk.
You, you know orc?
I know everything. I'm going to the Oracle.
He kind of looks at you like surprised that you mentioned those words.
Where were you going, my friend?
We, uh, we're just going around the mountain, looking for food and beast.
Around the mountain, yet you look surprised when I mention the Oracle, my friend.
Yeah, you can make an insight check on that.
20.
Zalto said not many know about Oracle.
That is very, very true, my friend. That is very, very true.
Harshnag looks over. What's he saying?
Well, he says that old Zalto, the old bastard, mentioned to him about the Oracle. So I'm trying to see what exactly he's doing here.
Keep it up, little man.
What's your name, my friend? I say to the orc.
Kind of spits a bit of blood out of his mouth as you see it like kind of drying up around his lips and his tusk. Ethor.
Ethor. Ethor. That's a great name. Where does that come from? Where's that? That's a good name. But so
He looks down at like the being tied up. Okay, I give you answers. Let me go now.
Define let you go.
You let me go, I let you go.
Well, and I look up at Harshnag. I look over at Luke Ganj's flaming sword, and then I look over at Solrak, and then Sanity comes down and just sits right on my head. And I go, well, I think one of us has the upper hand here.
Okay, you have point. What you want?
I want to know why you're heading to the Oracle. Now,
Zalto
be honest
say with Hecaton missing, Ordning broken, all giants have opportunity to show they're the best. Zalto want to learn and show Oracle fire giant best.
So this is a giant measuring contest, if you will. Yet I have one genuine question for you, my friend. I have a frost giant here. Does he seem better than your Zalto?
He looks over at the frost giant and hawks it like a loogie and spits like a thick mucusy blood right in his direction. Zalto will rule the lands when we construct Vonendad again.
Is that what you guys were digging for under the old sleeping giant?
I know nothing what you talk of.
Yes, you do. Can I make a what is it?
With your
An insight
with
check?
your 20 insight, you can tell he's lying.
I think you know a little bit more than I think. So here's the game we're going to play, my friend. We're going to play Don't Fuck With Me. Have you ever played that game?
My favorite.
Oh, then you're really gonna like this game. And I take out my immovable rod
Okay.
and I say, "You see this? Do you know what this is?"
Kind of looks around at it. Little stick.
This is what we call the ticket to truth. So you will tell me the truth, or first I'll hurt you, and eventually I'll cast a spell on you so you have to tell me the truth. So this whole pain thing is up to you. But if this goes far enough, I will end up having to kill you. Okay?
Death before dishonor.
Oh, I assure you there's nothing wrong with dishonor. And I look up to Harshnag and I go, "Could you give me the biggest favor and hold him upside down by his legs?"
Yeah, little man, you got it. He kind of just bends over and swoops up with one hand, grabs both ankles, and just holds them up, upside down.
I take the rod and I stick it just tenderly against his anus. And I click the button.
Oh, God.
And then I get right in front of his face and I go, "So, you know, there's pain, and there's friend, and there's niceness. And now I don't have to hurt you. We can let you walk right now, my friend. But I really, really, really need to know what's the deal with this phone and dot and why you're really going to the Oracle. And keep in mind, if I want, I can always bring you back from the dead." And I cast Healing Word on the dead orc that is sitting next to, yeah, they were on the ground. I'll cast a level 1 Healing Word next to one of the dead orcs.
You go to cast that healing word, and you expect to see this orc reanimate and come back to life, and kind of prove yourself to this guy that you can do that, but it doesn't seem to move or budge at all.
So then I cast a minor illusion of the orc sitting up.
Okay, it's a bit smaller version of the orc, but you do
Well,
that.
it would just be the upper half of the orc, right? Because the legs are still flat out, but
Sure.
the half is them just sitting up.
Sure. So yeah, it kind of just looks like he bends up and is sitting straight upwards again. It doesn't animate or move or anything. It just looks like a half body sitting on top of the horizontal dead body.
And then I go, "Harshnag, 6 inches upward, please."
He kind of looks at you like he's unsure about.
And I just put my 2 hands in the like lift up motion, like raise the roof. 6 inches, please.
Slowly starts lifting up the this orc general leader.
And the stick is going where it's supposed to go.
Oh, well, I thought you had it like. Bless you. I thought it was like
No,
perpendicular.
I hit the button.
Okay, you hit the button.
No, vertical. I hit the button, so it's there.
Okay, yeah, this you push this button and this orc starts screaming out, crying, and I mean, he's got one hit point left. He, with that, does enough damage to him where his eyes just close and he falls unconscious in Harshnag's hands with this immovable rod protruding from his anus.
Yeah, I think maybe the anus rod might have been a little much.
And I go, well, any ideas?
I can lay a hand on him.
Let's try it.
I lay one hand on him.
Give me 1 second. Okay. You lay one hand on him, and you see this warm, glowing light kind of start pouring from your fingertips into his body, and very slowly, after a few moments, you see his eyes start to move again, and they open back up, and he screams out immediately, in pain, and reaches for his rectum.
Ether. Would you like to go down 6 inches, my friend?
Get this thing out of me!
And I motion the kind of like elevator down to a harsh neck. Down 6 inches, please, my friend.
Hey, Wilmore, this is a little cruel and unusual, buddy.
I mean, do you want to save your giant species, or should we just let them all die? It's your choice. Your choice.
I'm not afraid of much. I think they're going after the dragons again, or just trying to prove themselves. I'm not
Well-
worried about them coming after me.
But here's the thing. I really like this. So could we just have a little bit of fun? A little bit of fun. A little bit of fun.
Give me
You
a
see,
persuasion.
it's a +9. Oof. It's 25.
Alright, you're creeping me out, little man. This is the last of it. I'll do a little bit more.
Just a little bit more, but just raise him down for a little bit.
Yeah, he
And
does
sure,
that.
fact, you can. So Ether, how was death? Was it fun?
Death before dishonor.
Yes. Now we can do this about 30 more times. Or why are you going to the Oracle, my friend?
I told you. Zalto sent us. Let me go. This unusual.
How about this? And I cast suggestion on him. And my suggestion is, tell me the truth.
Okay. That's a
14
wisdom.
Is there any disadvantage that he's upside down with something protruding his anus?
No. Say he you here's this you ask him this, and the spell doesn't take any sort of effect, but he tells you what he's been telling you. Zalto, send us to Oracle.
Salto send you to Oracle. And you know nothing about Vonendot, do you? You don't know why they tried to dig up the sleeping giant? You know nothing.
They dig up Vonendot, try to put it together, and prove themselves stronger than all other giants. Kill dragons. That's about it. Just be badass.
Well, I guess that's fair enough. Kill dragons, be badass. Very, very good. I tell you what. Can we lay him down on the ground, Harshnag, I say?
Yeah, finally. His arms are getting tired. He kind of just lets him down.
I untake the movable rod. I put it right on his neck. I hit the button again. Or no. Is the sand loose? Or is there snow around us, right?
Yeah, it's all snow.
Okay.
I take my mobile rod back and I go, well, thank you for being as helpful as you could. Gentlemen, shall we proceed on? There really isn't much here. You see, he just keeps saying that the Oracle only cares about the most badass giant, and I think we already have that one.
Goddamn right we do.
True.
All right. Well, are you guys done with him? Would you like to know anything?
This guy sucks. Let's go.
Fair
Wait,
enough.
I
And
have one more thing.
Yes.
Harshnag bends over and he picks him back up. Uh, any last words? And he looks at all
No,
of you
no, no.
guys.
Harshnag. No, no, no. No, 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 my friend.
Snag.
What?
There's much.
This could be fun.
Yeah, I'm with the big guy. Why not?
Snag.
I was gonna bury him in the earth for all eternity, but if you want to have fun, have fun.
I think from
And
this
I
height
say
he
this.
might get buried too.
Yeah.
And I say in Orcish to him, have fun, my friend.
He looks at you and spits thick, mucusy blood at you, and one more time the orc says, "Death before dishonor," and Harshnag, and that's like while he's finishing that phrase, swings him back and just tosses him off the ledge. You guys see him fall for a solid 10 seconds.
It's like Wile E. Coyote falling.
Oh yeah. And you just see him just, arms flailing all around. He's kicking, and finally on impact, hits the ground, and it looks like a watermelon at a Gallagher show. Just splits out everywhere, and it just completely like demolished and cremated right there. Yeah.
Awesome.
So what'd you learn, little man?
Well, I learned I need to clean off my stick real quick. I clean it off in the snow because there's stuff on one side
It's
of
the
it.
weirdest Steely Dan I've ever seen.
Yeah. See, this is why I have it for moments just like this. Well, I learned that they are basically trying to make the fire giants the new king of the giants, so to speak. They're on their way to the Oracle to see about if they'll crown them the new leader of the hierarchy. So they've been killing dragons, they've been pillaging, raping, the fun stuff. And I think we need to stop that. What do you think?
We don't think we should let him get away with it, because as much as I don't necessarily want to fight a bunch of giants, if do let him get away with it, end up coming to our
I guess my only question to you, Harshnag, is why are the storm giants on the top? Why not fire giants?
They always have been. They're the biggest. They're the strongest. I mean, I gotta give it to them. They really are. It's always been for thousands and thousands of years the storm on top with the cloud closely behind them. But staying out of most of people's business, most common giant business. And then of course there's us, the Frost and the Fires. We hold together that third seat, kind of battling out to see who holds that power, that position. And then of course there's the stone and the hill, and yeah, it's just always it's the way it's been. It mostly from our physical attributes, our size, our pure strength and power. They've always have held the court.
Well, I guess, gentlemen, from my opinion, they fucked with us in Phandalin, so no.
I have a giant slayer sword. Are much better prepared, tougher.
Shall we see if we can talk to the Oracle?
Let's do it.
Should we loot these dead bodies first?
Well, I mean, clearly.
Let's see what they got on them.
Yeah, go ahead and everyone can make a perception check if you want.
19.
Checking over the bodies.
Perception.
19, 6, and 6. That's what I'm seeing. All right. Bum, bum, bum. 1 second. All right. So you guys start looking over the bodies, looking over to see if you can find anything, that could be of use. Lugans, you definitely noticed in Solrak the heavy plate armor that they're wearing. It's a bit larger than your guys' bodies, but it is a solid type of armor. Each one of them also had a great axe that they were wielding. Probably not something that you need because you guys just had or found one, and yeah. But there's also, as you look over them, one of the orcs, the smaller ones, it looked like maybe it was one of the ones that the one that had the enemies abound spell put on him. He's got a couple spears attached to his back as well. And then all together, throughout their satchels, you found a total of what looks like 16 gold pieces altogether. Not much.
Well, I say we split the 16, 4 each, and move on.
Is that right? 4 each is 12. Unless you give 4 to Harshnag.
How do you want to split 16 to 3?
Fucking 5, 5, and 5, and someone keeps 1.
Okay, I'll keep the 1 then.
There you go.
Alright, so anything else you guys do here? After you look over the bodies in this bloody scene.
Just making
keep
me
on
hungry.
moving.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see, 1 second. Was there alright, you guys keep on going up this path then, around this mountain bend. It's about midday now. You guys have gone probably 5 hours on this journey. And whoops, wrong one. You keep on going up through these windy mountains, through this with the sheer drop of the cliff below you, and it keeps on getting windier and windier, and the snow falling heavier and more perilous. And you guys finally get up to this ravine, this bridge that crosses over this expanse here. And over the bridge of the expanse, let me go ahead and actually put this up. You guys can see this domed entrance of this complex that's built into this mountain here, with these 6 pillars wrapped around them, standing very tall. And as you guys get up to this bridge area, Harshnag points out, "Hey, little guys, we made it." And he points up ahead to this the domed entrance of this temple complex.
Oh.
Wow.
Impressive.
Well, I guess we answer.
And you guys see this up there, and you begin crossing the bridge. And as I said, the wind gets heavier and heavier and stronger up this journeying climb up the mountain here. And it's so intense right now, you can feel it kind of start to shift to you guys in place a bit, and you see all these snow drifts on this bridge up ahead. And as you guys make your way towards the dome entrance, I need everyone to make a dex saving throw. You can also arrange yourself on here how you would probably be if you're not exactly how I have it arranged.
Everyone gets +1. I got a 7.
So I got 17.
Okay. With the strong gust of wind blowing up ahead, Solrak, you get blown 10 feet up, uh, off like your path and almost fall off the edge right there. Um, Let me see 1 second. And Luke Ganj also, you lose your footing and you get blown up about 10 feet up here as well. Get about 5 feet away from the edge and you see this sheer drop down below you. Can't even see the bottom of the floor.
I guess you wish you had some wings right now, Solrak, just in case.
Maybe a bird could break my fall. That'd be nice.
So you guys
Maybe Sam.
continue on up this this
I,
path.
I pull out my immovable rod and it's in my hand.
Okay. And another massive gust of wind
I hit the
swoops up
button.
past you guys and kind of pushes you and a bunch of snow off this bridge and blinds you a bit. And with this gust of wind, I need you to make another Dex saving throw.
I win.
Not 20.
Oh my god, and that one.
All right.
Am I,
Are you?
can I not, like, not fly? Like,
We'll see what happens.
Alright.
You can fly if you wanted to fly just across this bridge. You sure can, but you are walking as of right now. At least I assume that you are. So you keep on moving up this path. Solrak kind of digs his feet into the earth with his snowshoes and keeps
I
on
scream,
pushing up.
"Hey, Solrak, come back to the middle! Luke, come back to the middle!" And
I'm gonna actually start using swords, since they're long swords, to kind of
Okay,
get my footing on the ground. Kind of use them, help myself in there.
I love it. Luke Ganj, with that gust of wind though, you feel it lift you up underneath your feathers and your wings, and it takes you off your feet, and you begin to fall off the edge here.
I fly back up.
Yes, you do. You feel that the wind blow you up, and you quickly start puffing up your wings and catch yourself from falling down and put yourself back up on the bridge.
Bird sits on Solrak's back, casting help, and I cast guidance on myself.
All right, so you guys feel this gust of wind keep on blowing up against you guys, but you're able to keep on pushing up ahead and pushing up ahead. And you finally make it up to this this opening where the mountain meets, or where this bridge that's overpassing this cliff and mountains meets the entrance of the temple of the Allfather. So let me go ahead and switch this over. As you guys are making your way up to the temple entrance, as I said, you see it's like domed, and there's these 6 statues, pillars that kind of are standing and holding up the entrance. They're 30-foot tall stone reliefs. Looking up at the top, you can see that they're all depictions of different giants. The top one is a hill giant that's lifting a rock above its head. The next one down, it's a frost giant chopping down a great pine. Below that is a cloud giant flying amongst birds in the sky. The next one, a stone giant climbing down a mountain. And next one after that is a fire giant with chained dwarf prisoners in a cavern. And at the back of this dome, it's about 40 feet wide and 40 feet high. You see the snow has like blown into it, into like the entrance a bit, but kind of drifts off and fades out to just like this stone mortared cavern dugout area. And you get to this entrance, and up behind these pillars, you notice there are 5 frozen dead bodies that are completely covered in a sheet of ice and frost.
See if there's anything on the bodies that we could take.
Okay, yeah, you go up to the bodies, and you're still just going up to stuff and looting them and checking them all out.
Is there any signs of like struggle? I mean, like I want to like why were they there kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You can make a investigation check if you want. um, we've gone, but you go up there. Also, you guys can all move up there if you're all moving on up there and checking them out. You go to check out these bodies, see if you can steal anything or take anything from them. But they are all, three of them, the yellow one, the black, and the blue one up here. They're all frozen solid over, with a sheet of ice on them, and it's like unable to touch their physical bodies. The other two, the purple and the orange one on here, you see it looks like there's a bloody scene around them. And as you get a little bit closer, you can also roll an investigation check.
14.
You get a little bit closer. Excuse me. It looks like maybe some sort of wild animal ate them. And you look a little bit even closer to that now because you see this blood splattering and like their chest ripped open. And a little bit closer in now, you're checking it out, and more so, you're getting the feeling that something ate itself out of the body rather than ate its way in. So Luke, you can let them know that if you what you have found out.
So it appears to the from the bodies that I see that something ate its way out of the bodies as opposed to eating into the bodies, guys. What could that possibly be?
Sorry, I'm just
Hey,
turning these blue so you can tell that they're frozen.
Harshnag, do you know of any defenses that this temple may have?
I've when I was a kid, I poked around here, and there wasn't any sort of no, there's no sort of defenses at the time. It's just kind of everything's in here is acclimated and sized for the giant kind.
Well, I don't know. Gonna take a wide berth. Maybe we just kind of leave them alone.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Just kind of sneak on past the
Yep. I'm gonna do the
sanity
same.
fly
And
into.
while after noticing that, I'm gonna like check my surroundings for anything that like I might pick up on that may have done this.
Sure. You can make either perception or investigation if you want.
Not 20.
Cool. So you're looking around, like after noticing this and relaying this to everyone that you think something ate its way out. You're looking at like the bloody bodies, and you see like this trail of blood. Looks like it is heading in the direction of inside of the temple, but it kind of just stops not too far into the entrance, kind of like where like Sanity is, maybe even closer to you all.
So if you guys notice, there's a blood trail that kind of head towards the entrance and stops right where Sanity is. And I'm gonna look like up and around, like above me and like to the sides to see, again if there's anything.
Okay, yeah. You're looking all around, and no, the trail of blood seems to have like stopped here. You can make a survival check if you want, also. But from what you can tell around here, really, it's yeah, the trail of blood kind of stops, and you see in the wall to the north side of you, in like where the wall and the floor kind of meet, looks like there's a bit of a hole, like right around here.
I am. I'm gonna move like right here and try and see if I can see inside the hole. So I'm not like up against the wall. I'm like it's still like in the middle of the hallway, being cautious.
Okay. Um. Okay. Go ahead and you try to go and look into this hole, and it from like the looks of the hole, it's like the rubble in the ground that has been excavated from it, like or whatever. It has collapsed back into it, so it's like it's hard to like see through it at all because it's almost like filled back in with the same kind of debris that was removed from it originally.
Move forward and see if I can like stick my light bringer through it and like in and out to clear some room out of the hole.
Okay, yeah. You dig around through it a little bit and you try to like remove some of that debris and you get some of it out of there. But it, excuse me, not like seeing much of anything. The marks that are in there look to be like kind of like scratchy.
Okay. Is there anything else on the walls that I see?
No, it's pretty much just stone walls in here, essentially. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, gents, I don't really see anything sticking out that's out of the ordinary. Should we keep kind of marching along in here?
Yeah.
With, of course, being as cautious as possible. Maybe establish our marching order again.
All right.
I'm down.
Okay. So, you guys gonna keep on moving on in then?
Yep.
Okay. Let me go ahead and clear this out. Okay, you guys can see all that, right?
Yep.
And you guys can all move yourselves on up there and put yourself in your appropriate marching order.
I don't want
Alright, so once you guys make your way in here, the ceiling is about 60 feet high, and the floor kind of slopes down to you all to all the way to the east side where it raises up to these stairs. And the distance from the floor to the ceiling there, it's only about 40 feet, so it's like a 20 feet incline from where you guys are right now. And on the north and south sides, you can see these unguarded 20-foot high ledges. There's no sort of railing on them, but it is like 20 feet high up from above you right now. And if you were to look up past them, you see these like little niches in the wall that are carved out and kind of sconces in between each one of them. And yeah, you see the stairway or stairwell all the way down at the end to your east side that leads up to looks like some double doors.
I think we head to those doors, guys.
Sanity's casting help on Solrak, and I'm casting guidance on Luke.
Okay, so you guys make your way up to these stairs, and as you do, they are about 40 feet long. On each one of these stairs, as Harshnag mentioned, this place is scaled and sliced for giants. Each one of these stairs is about 5 feet tall. So Wilmore approaches them, and looks like a toddler trying to look over the counter. And yeah, you trying to climb up these stairs?
No, I'm gonna go. Harshnag, you think you could lend a brother a hand here?
I can at least lend you one hand, little man. And he scoops you up, picks you up right in his palm, and picks you guys up, or picks you up and carries you up the stairs. And yeah, you guys get up to this double doors here. They're 30 feet tall, double doors. Looks like they're granite and carved with images of different giant gods locked in battle with dragons. And Solrak, as you get a little bit closer to it, you can feel the cold from the doors.
It's cold. Now, I don't know what we're gonna find on the other side of this, gents. Be ready here. Try to open the door.
All right. Yeah, you go to try to open the door. You pull on the handle, and the handle doesn't even twist. It feels frozen solid.
Oh, Jesus! This thing is cold to the bone here. I think this door might be frozen solid shut. Archie, feel about taking a shot at this?
Yeah, little man. Let me see what I can do. So Harshnag, goes on up there. Yeah, move aside, move aside. Kind of cracks his knuckles a bit, and he goes in, kind of runs and shoves into the door. Um, and you guys see like the door kind of buckle just a little bit, and it doesn't seem to bust open right there. You hear a little bit of the ice cracking behind it, but the door does not open. He tries to move the handle as well. He kind of like shrugs. Uh, should I try it again?
Man, I don't know. Think be some kind of magic, perhaps.
Well, let me just take a look at my compass real quick.
Okay. You pull out the compass and cast detect magic with it, and the compass does start pinging slightly, but you notice it's not pointing you in the direction of the doors. It's actually pointing towards the sconces on the walls.
Mm,
You're getting a bit of a faint aura of conjuration magic.
I think maybe we need to light these bad boys before we can do anything.
How do we do
Let's
that?
try it.
You got fire?
I guess I can I'll cast a what is it, campfire, kind of right in front of us, and say, "Don't you guys have torches?"
Yeah.
I think maybe we could use the torches and light it up.
I do. Sure.
I do not have a torch anymore.
Pretty sure I do. Just be slow. Torch.
Or I guess is there any
I do.
things flammable
Yay.
here?
I
Okay.
do.
Yay!
I have 7 of them, so I gave you one.
All right.
Or I'll just light it, whatever. Here you go. You take it. You know what you're doing.
I think I don't want to light these things. I don't know what's going to happen. But okay. I tell you what, why don't you have 7? Why don't we do 3, and we all light the torches?
That sounds good.
Cool with me.
All right.
So I give each of you one.
I'll light them on the campfire.
All right. Torches are about 10 feet high off the ground. Luke Ganj, though, he's pretty easy to be able to fly up there and try to light them if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll go ahead and I'll go around and light the torches. So
Okay.
only expend 1 soul rack.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So,
So I light all 6 of these, and then I realize there's these 2 over here by the door. So I'll light the 8 sconces, and then return with the piers.
yeah, as you take the torch over to one of the tops of the sconces, before you're able to like touch anything physically on it, you see a spectral fire just kind of materialize above the sconce. And I go, that's kind of cool. And you go by and do it to each sconce, and yeah, you light each one, but they all seem to have this kind of magical spectral fire emanating from them, and not like a real physical fire.
Interesting. And then and then I do these 2 sconces as well.
Yeah, same thing. You see this this like blue spectral kind of ghosty looking fire just kind of emit from this where the sconces are. It's like I said, it's not like a real flame there, but it has like warmth and heat, and it's flowing freely like an actual fire would.
Gotcha. I place my torch down in the corner, and I ask Harshnag to try to open the door again.
He gives you a thumbs up. You got it, little man. He goes and scuffs his feet up against the ground again. He goes to try to hit the door, and once more he hits it with his shoulder, and it buckles a little bit, but you hear ice shattering from behind the door frame, but it does not open.
Hmm. I look like around the perimeter of the door. Are like the hinges frozen shut and like the doorknob shut or frozen shut?
From what you can tell, it does appear that way.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick my torch back up and go around like the perimeter of the door, just trying to melt away the I guess the freeze
Sure. How long
from
do
the
you do this
door.
for?
Um, until I feel like it's sufficient.
Okay.
So
Uh,
maybe I don't know,
yeah,
15 minutes, half hour.
you give it about a half an hour. Why did that 20? That doesn't make sense. Okay, so oh yeah, it does. So you keep on lighting this fire around the door frame and trying to melt as much of the ice away from it as you can, and you see the liquid kind of pouring out from it, and this ice melting. And so Harshnag gives it one more attempt to bust open the doors, and as he takes a step back to do that, he knocks open these double doors, and you guys see this room in front of you. Let me expose it for you.
Place my torch back into the corner of that little room.
Okay. You guys can see this, right?
Yeah, holy shit.
Ah, my whole screen just froze.
Yeah, it's a big map. But I double clicked, so it should ping you to the location. Unless the map is too big.
Yeah, there it is. We're good.
There it is.
Hello.
Alright, so as you guys enter this room and Harshnag bust open the doors, you're greeted by this thick frost that clings to every surface in this 100-foot high vaulted chamber with 7 enormous statues dominating the presence in this room. The largest of them being in the very center, this 80-foot tall robed giant with his arms outstretched and his face hidden beneath a stony cowl, and he's facing this glowing archway to the east wall. Kneeling in rows to each side of the statue are 6 other statues, half its size, each impressive in their own right and depicting a paragon of a different type of giant. You have the hill, stone, frost, fire, cloud, and the storm, and the smaller statues, they all face the center statue here, and in their outstretched arms, they each are carrying a weapon. Each one of these giants are carrying a weapon, which seem to be like their gifts for the All-Father. And all of them are carrying a weapon except for one, which is the Frost Giant, who seems to be unarmed.
I look at the frost giant statue to see if there's. It looks like there's something missing out of its hands, like it's supposed to be carrying a weapon, but it's not.
Yeah, you can you make a perception or investigation for me.
15.
Yeah, you go up there and check out the statue to see if you can see if it should have a weapon in its hands or not, and it absolutely looks like it should have been holding a weapon in its hands.
Hey, Archnag, come here real quick.
I'm coming, little man. He comes hobbling on over to you.
I don't know how you feel about this, but looking at this statue, it appears that it's supposed to be holding a weapon just like the rest of the giant statues. However, it is not. How would you feel about, I don't know, trying to put your weapon into the hands of this giant statue?
Um, there's the what the story is told is that they all have their own weapons for them. Uh, Thrim here, this the frost giant, is a son of Anum, the Allfather. He's got a steel great axe that, yeah, he should have in his hands.
Well, do you
Someone
know where it could be
probably stole
then?
it. Yeah, someone stole it, I'm sure.
I think Solrak, yeah, he might be onto something there.
Let's steal this.
Explain the dead dudes outside, too, yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know if I mentioned in here also, up on the north wall there are two sets of double doors, and on the south wall there are also two sets of double doors. And Luke Gons, when you walk over there also, this glowing energy from this archway on the east wall kind of pulls you in a bit. It's got this misty blue, radiating, kind of swirling energy. It looks like a portal into this archway. It's about 40 feet wide and 40 feet tall, and there are 6 different runes carved into it. Each one of them inlaid in mithril, and yeah, has that glowing mist that fills the arch. Um, and there are niches in the walls on either side of it uh, that contain empty ice-covered sconces made of iron.
Hey guys, I think we should check out this room over on the east side.
Alright.
I agree. Let's definitely take a look around here.
And these is the those are like the runes that you see on that archway there.
As we walk over that way, I just kind of peek over at the All Father statue, just see if I see any glyphs, writing, anything.
Yeah, so the big statue in the middle of the Allfather, it's the face of it is it's a mask of bare rock because maybe Harshnag let you guys know that the people who carved it had no clue what he looked like, and they dared not to misrepresent him. But you don't notice these runes on him, but you're looking around and you do see on like the other statues a rune on each one of their weapons.
And is it safe to presume that the runes that I see on the giant's weapons match the ones that are on the archway?
Um, it is a safe assumption.
Harshnag, do you know what these runes mean?
Checks them out with you. That one, he points to the bottom right. That's and he points to his axe. That's the ice rune. That's means frost.
Oh,
Are and all these.
Hey, Harshnag. Harshnag.
Yeah, man.
Let me see that gong that you have. And I look at the gong to see if I see that giant ice rune on the gong
Yeah,
that
you
he's using as a shield.
yeah you look at it, and yeah, you do see that rune on the shield. Um, yeah. However, it doesn't look like that is what would have been held in this statue's hands.
All of these weapons are like massive, right?
Oh yes, they are quite big. You can make a perception check if you want to be able to try to deduce how large they seem.
They're just huge.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah, so we would have seen it. Mm,
The smallest one is like 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Should we?
Maybe
I mean,
we should
unless you
explore.
guys, yeah, unless you guys have anything else you want to do in here, should we go into the room?
Let's see if we can go to the other room, I think.
Uh, and you said there was more sconces.
Yeah, to the north and south of that archway, there is a sconce in each wall.
Okay. Uh, let's just go into that room.
Like to the east wall.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you're gonna go through that.
Yep, in our marching order.
Okay. You walk up to the glowing, swirling blue mist, just like spiraling there in front of you. And you go to walk through that, and you are met abruptly by a solid wall on the other side of it.
Okay. It's a wall, not a door, correct?
Uh, that is correct. It is a wall.
And is there any like writing inscription on the wall?
No, no. You can't even really see it. It's just like you're met with a hard surface once you try to venture beyond this blue mist.
Gotcha.
I have a feeling I know what's going on here. Once we find the weapon that this giant is missing, this magical wall away.
Well, clearly. Now, good luck finding the giant battle axe.
I mean, clearly only a giant would have it. So we just gotta find a giant near here.
I run and grab my torch real quick to light the four sconces.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead and you light those sconces, and same kind of thing happens. Just kind of the spectral flame appears above them.
Should we check out these other rooms real quick, gents?
Oh, yeah, there's other rooms in this room. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
There's
the north and the south.
south doors, and there's north doors.
Well, which way first?
South.
Okay. So you guys make your way over to the south. All right. Bum bum bum. Okay, so you guys get up to these doors, right? And the doors. Who's leading the way again? Is it Solrak again?
Yeah, Solrak, Bird, Advantage, and then Guidance on Luke.
Cool. So Solrak goes to open up the doors once more, and yeah, feels that these ones are pretty solid as well, with a layer of ice that's actually frosting the outside of them on this one as well.
I'll do the same thing with my torch.
Okay. You start melting away some of this ice with your torch, and it takes you a bit of time. Very thick layer and a lot of coverage here. But say you stick about an hour's worth of standing here with the torch and melting stuff away until you get through a solid layer of it, and Harshnag once more kind of approaches it and takes a step back and he charges it, and man, he's not rolling the best right now in these strength checks. He goes and tries to bust down the doors and doesn't work. He looks at Solrak and says, "Hey, why don't you give it a try, man?"
All right.
Give me a strength check. I just saw your 5-minute countdown.
The map is making my thing run slow. Okay. Rolling. Oof, a 9.
9. All right. You guys are just trying to hit these doors down, and man, it's a thick layer of ice on maybe the other side too. So Harshnag's like, all right, let's try it one more time. And he takes a step back and he finally is able to push open these doors, and you guys see inside. Sorry, let me reveal. This long, like a feast hall, it appears to be, with a alcove on the east wall. Let me continue to reveal this for you. Let's see. Yeah, you can see all that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool beans. So you guys come on in here then, place yourself in. Uh, this room is warm and dry and brightly lit. There's a source of light from the center of the room and some heat. It's a raging fire that's contained within a bowl-shaped kind of brazier in the center of the chamber here. Seems like maybe it's lit by natural gas that's escaping through the basin, like underneath of it or something like that. And around this fire pit, there are 6 tables carved out of granite with matching benches and 2 9-foot tall stone slabs stained with blood and grease. And yeah, atop the most southernmost slab are neat stacks of plates and goblets and beaten copper, all green and black with age. And stacks of plates and goblets on the northernmost slab have been all knocked over and creating like this big mess.
Well, should we walk in and peruse the room, see if we see anything else?
I think maybe we may want to call it as this room kind of opens up.
Yeah.
I'm with
Sure. So as you guys move into this room and start walking in, um, you guys start like checking it out just briefly, and we are about to call it, and start like getting up to like these tables and whatnot. And from behind these pillars in this alcove, you hear a bit of like skittering around, and who's closest? We'll say Solrak. You notice from behind the pillar this large worm-like creature
Oh shit.
starts crawling out from behind it.
All right, that's real large.
Let me send it to the game log what it looks like. And like it's got these like several hundred legs all throughout its body, and this massive like caped flare that comes out from its neck, and these 2 spiny antennas. And it uncoils and starts crawling its way, skidding across the floor, and you see its big, like over 20-foot long, I mean larger than that body, just uncoil and lets out this ferocious roar right in your guys' direction. And that's what we'll call it.
Oh.
Yeah, real excited for that right before bed.
Yeah, right. Whoa.
Yes. But
Holy shit.
hell yeah, guys, good shit.
That's good.
Badass night.
It just gives us something to look forward to for the next one here.
Yeah, I'm gonna plan for this for a fucking week and a half. Now. We're gonna kill it in one goddamn round.
Good luck with that one.
Me and my fucking 2 spell slots left.
I don't have more sleep arrows, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, are we gonna play on Sunday? Did you guys want to play on Sunday or?
I'm down.
I don't think I'll be back by Sunday night. I think I'm driving home.
That's cool.
No worries.
We can take the week off then. But good shit, guys. Finally made it to the Eye of the Allfather. Had some gifts bestowed upon you from this Coatl, and yeah, some other fun stuff happened. But good stuff. Good stuff.
I love it. That was good.
Buddy, that was a good one.
Getting there.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm real ready for that level 8, man.
Yeah.
You're very close.
Real ready for it. Real ready for it.
You're very close.
How close?
All right. You know what? Fuck it. You guys get level 8, sure.
Takes out of my browser.
I'll let it happen.
Yeah.
gonna
a long time.
We'll say that, yeah, because like, you know, after you guys took that rest the previous night, you guys got a little more pep in your step, and yeah, you got that next level in you, so you guys can go into this next battle, level 8 if you'd like. Solrak, I recommend fighter.
To ask. Done and done.
I am very excited to
go over what new spell I'm gonna get for the next week.
With your 2 spell slots. Yeah, don't recover, because I don't know if it will when you guys level up. Don't recover like your HP and your spell slots and everything. Make sure you keep it as it is.
Okay, yep, I'll do that. I'll just learn the new spell.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I would get the new spell slot, right?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Well, I will check out if you guys are you leveling up your stuff now, or are you gonna do it like tomorrow? Because I was gonna say I'll check it out later and make sure we're all good.
I'll level mine up tomorrow.
Sounds
I'm gonna
good.
do tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Cool.
It's bedtime.
Yep. Awesome, guys. Great game. We'll take this week off and we'll follow up the following week.
Alright,
Good.
All right. Thank you guys for another fun night, and take it easy.
All right,
Thank
gentlemen.
you. Bye, y'all.
See you
See
guys.
ya. Bye.
Peace. Bye.